Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's me, Jay, your boy. Real Talk with Jay. Here with Devon. And good morning, Dev. Good morning, people. How y'all
Good
doing?
morning.
I'm good, man. Good. You ever have one of those mornings where
Yes.
ain't shit going ain't shit going right?
Yes.
But if it's just gonna be late, gonna be late. There's one of those mornings where nothing went right.
Yes.
Everything slowed down.
Dude, what everything went right. I went to bed early. I even woke up early before my alarms.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up I have an alarm that goes off at 5. I woke up at 4:57 and I lay there for a second and I'm like, okay, I have like a couple minutes to like chill.
Shit just flew.
And I fall asleep
Good morning,
and
Dan. Yeah,
I wake up again and it's 6:30.
that's crazy.
I'm like, yo, how?
That's crazy. You
And
gotta,
so I jump up out of bed and rush immediately here, not getting ready, not doing anything.
man, that's what's up, man. Hey, Dan, good morning. How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming on. We have Unc coming through today again. We have a nice convo with Unc. Get some wisdom. Unc, you dropping some jewels, though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dropped some jewels. Had a good conversation yesterday. And we're on, man. We're on. So what's your feelings for this day? You got a good feeling, or you think it's gonna be one of those creepy days? This weather outside is kind of crazy. It's nice and cool though.
I feel good about today.
Mm. It's nice and cool outside.
I like this type of weather
Yo,
where it's cool and it's kind of a little dreary.
dude, if Florida was like this year round, oh my God,
We have even more tourists than we already do.
Jesus Christ, man.
Or maybe not. I don't know. But,
We would have more tour. I mean, look, people.
well,
I
I
tell
come here
people,
for the sun, so I don't know.
but I tell people all the time though, they be talking that junk, but I say you guys pay to come here on vacation. Why would I pay to come back to Jersey and New York to come see y'all? You should come see me. Y'all should need to come see Jay. But yeah, man. No, but yesterday was how was your day yesterday, man? After we left here, what'd you do yesterday?
Just edit videos.
Exciting world.
I edited a couple of things back to back for Simone's show.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically speaking.
Specifically speaking.
And then I went and picked up the computer that we were getting worked on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's here now.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
I got to set it up.
So it's all good.
I think so.
That's what's up, man.
It's got the problematic software off of it,
Okay.
and it should be free to go,
Ah, cool,
ready
cool.
to use. It'll probably be the permanent
Home.
stream computer after today.
Ah, that's what's up, man. Well, it's forward progress. Forward progress. Forward progress. Um, sad to say, these Laker fans out here are pretty happy.
Laker fans?
Yeah, Lakers beat the Clippers last night by 5 points. So, I got to keep up on my sports. See, I'm the type of guy, like, even if I don't watch the games,
You still gonna know what happened?
yeah, I still want to see the highlights. I still want to know what happened. Because sometimes life takes away from you really fast. And you just like, fuck it. But I still gotta stay in tune with what's going on. It's like a rumor. The rumor mill. You got to know what's going on. Like the teams that I keep up with is like the Celtics, which won last night. The Nets, which won last night. Cleveland is upcoming. They won last night. The Pelicans, I knew they were going to win. And the Rockets are doing really good. Timberwolves, they beat the Nuggets. I didn't see that coming. The Nuggets are our champ. Then you got the Mavericks beating my Bulls tremendously. Utah Jazz. I don't know why my teams are getting spacked up this year. My Giants, my Bulls. I'm having a bad year, man. I'm having a bad year. when it comes to these sports. But it's okay though, because when I have my good years, I have my good years. Can't nobody take them years away from me. So when it comes to my sports, I'm on it. Jeremiah. Oh, he's typing the wrong thing again, man. We gotta ban these Cowboy fans from coming on here, bro. You gotta get a filter.
Gotta get a chat filter for Cowboy fans.
Yeah, you can't be disrupting people early in the morning with "Let's go Cowboys." What kind of stuff is that, nephew? I'm old, bro. Can't take that kind of abuse.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, I keep doing. I can't take that kind of abuse, man. At all. Yeah, I'll be ready for y'all next week. Nah, y'all gonna beat us tremendously. I know when you know when you're having a bad year, bro. You just gotta chuck it up and expect to lose everything. That's the kind of year I'm having with the Giants right now.
You just expect at this point, like
Yeah, for real. It's gonna go.
Over.
It's over.
Damn,
It's over. There is no recouping the year.
It hurts to get to that point, huh?
I know, but it's okay. It's okay. That just means right now, with it being over, we already working on what we're gonna retool for next year. So hopefully, they come up with a better plan than they did this year. Cause shit just sad, bro. Just sad, man. Like, why? I feel like crying sometimes. What up, Nate? Nate Daniel. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, Nate. Giants fan. I know, Nate, but we're going to come back next year, bro. No, I don't see us doing that, Nate. I think we're going to come back next year, man. It is what it is. Yo.
It is what it is.
It is, how them old folks say, him is what him is. They never say the whole word. It is what it is. Him is what him is. You know, the first time I heard somebody say, first time I came down here, man, somebody was talking about they were saying refrigerator. That man said, refrigerator. For real. And then,
well, there's a brand called Frigidaire.
Frigidaire.
Where he was saying that?
Oh, he said.
Frigidaire.
He said, hey, go on the Frigidaire and get me that.
You remind me of that Cat Williams bit.
Old man told me to go on the Frigidaire and get me that damn race. I was like, what the fuck you just said? Go on the Frigidaire. What's a Frigidaire? You from up north? That's a refrigerator. Get the fridge or whatever. I mean, said Frigidaire and get me the. I was like, oh my God.
You know what brand name is really like goofy to me? Cuisinart.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly a play on cuisine art, right? But it's Cuisinart. And I feel like that doesn't roll, like it rolls off the tongue, but it gives me a weird image because it makes me think of queasy. That's not something I want to think about when I think of appliances. You know?
Oh my God. Hey, you heard the story about a governor wearing with the heels and shit?
I keep hearing it in passing, but I have no idea what happened. Just something about Ron DeSantis and heels. I have no idea.
Yeah. They had a video out there of him in heels and shit.
Doing what? The context makes all the difference.
Yeah, the podcaster said no. I'm reading it now.
Read it out loud for the audience.
Boots. Okay, so podcaster Patrick Bet-David challenges Ron DeSantis to his face to wear normal dress shoes without outfits in them, without lifts in them.
Oh, he wears lifts in his shoes?
Yeah.
I think I heard this called bootgate.
What is lifts?
I think that's like where you put like padding in your shoe to make you a little bit taller.
Oh,
I think that's what that is.
I didn't even know they make shit like that.
Like I think it's something that they put it in the heel of the shoe, so that you are leaning forward in the shoe more, so you're a little like a inch or two taller. I think that's what that is.
So That's his problem.
That's very different than high heels.
Yeah.
Who the hell said this high heels?
Yeah. I'm thinking they were heels.
Right. Who cares if dude wants to be like an inch taller?
Yeah.
So what?
Women wear 10-inch heels
Yeah.
to make them taller. When they take them off, they're like 4'8".
Yeah.
So if the
But
man,
how do you feel about a presidential candidate trying to fake being taller?
it's not fake. I mean, that's him. Because sometimes it is every pair of shoes we wear though. Sometimes you wear Timberlands a bit soles are higher. When you wear Timbs and you wear regular sneakers, your height difference changes.
But is it different when he's adding extra stuff to it?
That's his security and insecurity issues, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, Gov. I don't know what to say, man. I'm gonna leave you alone. But that's his.
He
that's
just being
his,
nice because he wants to have you on the show.
Huh? No, that certain things you just don't. You got to pick and choose the battles, bro.
Yeah.
Certain things is just what it is, man. Because I can't be pointing fingers at guys for doing certain things because this society, the way it is, put them in that position to do it. Women have expectations. Men have different expectations. So guess what, Gov?
He's married though.
Maybe his wife likes it. His wife, if his wife
Honey,
ain't,
where my shoe lifts?
yeah, if his wife's not complaining, then shit. Why should
you
we
think-
be complaining?
Do you think he has multiple pairs of those for different pairs of shoes,
Dude.
or one pair that go into every shoe?
I don't even know because I ain't gonna lie to you. When they said heels, I thought he was wearing like women's heels, right?
Right.
So I never even thought until this day. I didn't even know they made them shits. Don't lie. I didn't even know they made stuff for men to put in their shoes. Because you wear you buy soles, Dr. Shows. You
Yeah.
go to stuff
Yeah, that's
to make it feel
that's like
comfortable.
that's
you know what I
like
mean?
art. That's like what's it called? Therapeutic.
Yeah,
Though that's
but-
not like trying to make you taller.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know that. They make that kind of stuff. Rob, what's up, Rob?
Brought his own water today.
That boy, and I got him one on here.
Nice.
There were two on there, man. Unc is in the
Morning.
building. Okay, when he come back, we're gonna chime in with Unc on this topic, man. Look at this. We're just having regular conversation. All of a sudden, we have something to talk about. That's not what I planned on talking about, but it's all right.
What are the topics you got?
I was gonna stay with the men's health and explore that a little bit more today, but we can circle back to it though. But ladies, gentlemen, give us their feedback. I didn't know they made what is it called?
Lifts, I think.
Lifts for men to put in their shoes to look taller. That's crazy. I didn't know that existed. But our governor did, and I guess he's doing it. I want to know what your opinion is. Me, I don't really care.
I don't care either, but it is like it is a low hanging fruit thing you could easily make fun of. Like it's a very make fun ofable thing. But I don't actually care. But I could see why people would pick on him for it.
I mean, shit. He's a politician, man.
They're gonna pick on him for just anything.
They're going for just anything. Anything he does wrong.
Yeah, or anything he does right.
Yeah, true. That is true, man.
So you're telling me you might be coming out to the open mic tonight?
Yeah, man. I might do that, dog. 'Cause, my cousin's in town, and might do that. Because I might do. What's today? Thursday. Yeah, I might do that because I'm gonna have to head out to Palm Beach anyway. So
Okay. So for everybody listening, open mic hosted by me and Trey Ferraro, and that is at the Chill Room in Stewart from 8 to midnight. Come hang out. Come listen to it or play some original music. Or if you're a comedian and you want to try your stand up with a new crowd, come do that. Yeah.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Situated here.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We were talking about. I didn't know. I just found out this morning some shit, yo. Just found out that they made lifts for men to put in their shoes to look taller. I thought, we were different shoes with different, like you with Tim's. Tim's is like built different.
Oh,
They got thicker
nah.
soles. I didn't know they make that kind of stuff.
Look, they've been doing that since probably the 30s or 40s or something like
Yeah.
that, bro. Yeah. James Brown, Prince, all of the Fred Astaire, all of them cats had lifts in because they were little dudes.
Shit.
Prince was only like what 5'3" or something like that, 5'4".
Yeah.
Well, he just flat out wore heels. He just flat out wore heels. But yeah, they've been doing that for a long time,
I
bro.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they even remember Run DMC song I got the heel inside to make me 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh shit.
We're talking about Governor Ron DeSantis
Oh, that mouth.
because people, I guess, were picking on him for wearing having those lifts in his shoes or something.
But what it like affects his whole body though, because like
Right.
it's not good for him when he's standing here like this. Literally.
What if his doctor told him he needs them for his posture or something?
How is that?
The doctor not going to like my sister, for instance. She ran track for years, and she had a lift in one shoe because she had developed a curvature of the spine.
Yeah.
But both shoes, nah. Because what's the difference in you standing this high with your back level or that high with your back level?
Well, I think he's
His
wearing
ass
them.
is short.
I think for him it's just a height thing.
Yeah,
To look
exactly.
taller, Yeah.
Exactly.
But how that look though? You put them shits on, right? You gonna take your shoes off.
Then you like, man, whoop.
Yeah.
You like this, and then like
You can't hide forever. They don't have
go.
lift
Nah.
socks.
it's like, hello, governor. Hello, governor.
Governor. Hello, governor.
Yeah, that's definitely an ego height thing with him. I'm telling you, Jimmy Fallon was riding him the other night.
Oh, what do you say?
crazy.
What do you do?
Because I'm telling you, the picture, he's like they were taking pictures, and he kept showing all these different pictures, and he's literally standing like this. That's like he's like a cyborg or AI or some
He
shit.
got some back problems.
Seriously.
Yeah, he's just trying to look tall.
Yeah, he's trying to look like a big guy.
Yeah.
He's literally standing there leaning back like this.
Look up how old is Ron? I mean, how old? How tall is Ron DeSantis?
I don't know.
I'm guessing. I'm gonna say. Oh, let's all put our guesses in now.
All right.
Let me look it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say really average, like 5'8".
I'm gonna give him shorter. I'm gonna give him 5'6".
I'm gonna say 5'9". So who wins? The one that's closest without going over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 5'9" is a good height though. It's the average height for a man.
Average is really around 6 feet, but
I don't think
No,
so.
average ain't 6 feet. Because
No,
I'm
it's
telling
way
you,
shorter.
modeling the perfect height is between 5'9" and 5'11".
really?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause you know, back in the days, the height for a male model was like
5'10",
6'1".
5'11".
No, it was like 6'1", 6'3".
Ooh, when I was modeling, bro, 5.
But I mean, I'm talking about back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Because the female models were 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah. But us, it was like perfect going into the industry. 5'10", 5'11".
Well, when I was
6
modeling,
feet.
that was my only audience. So
You was
I had no followers.
Yeah, no.
Zero followers.
Good morning, Daniel, sis. Jermaine Prince is in the building today. What's up, Jermaine? Jermaine, how tall? We're going to take a poll. How tall do you guys think Governor DeSantis is? Don't say the answers yet. He's going to tell us the answer after we get the poll. So if you're online, how tall do you guys think DeSantis is?
The tricky part is, according to this article, there's no like official height listed anywhere for him.
And that's on purpose.
So there's different.
That's on purpose.
There's different
That's
answers.
on purpose.
So it's like trying to find out where Tommy worked and Martin.
And truth be told, if he's listed if they say he's 5'9" or 5'10", he's probably 5'7".
Yeah, I'm thinking 5'7".
So there's like 4 different potential answers here,
Okay.
which basically covers all of our guesses. Howtallis.org says that Florida's governor is 6'1".
Shit.
Celeb Heights claims that DeSantis is 5'11".
Bullshit.
Worldwire.com pegged him at 5'9".
That's more
And-
reasonable.
And it says one Twitter user, the Twitter user, some guy, says 5'7".
He probably was 5'8", then.
He's probably, I would give
between
him
5'7" and 5'8".
somewhere in the middle of all that.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 5'8", because he sure as shit is not 6'1".
That was my guess, 5'8".
He's sure enough.
You
5'8".
win, Devin. You win.
He's
said
sure
5'8".
enough, but he's
He
not.
sure as shit
He's
is
not. He's not. He's nowhere.
6'1".
He's nowhere near. I don't think he's nowhere
6'1"?
near
No.
5'9".
6'6", none of that shit.
I don't see
5'10",
him.
5'11", all lies.
I don't see him being anywhere near 5'9".
Nah,
That's
nah.
not. I don't think he's that tall. I
No,
don't think he's that tall.
absolutely not. But see, he's probably
See, Jermaine said
put that shit out
5'7".
there. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll say 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, man.
But I was thinking they were going to list him at 5'9".
I
'cause
thought so.
they do that with a lot of NFL, NBA players. They're like he's 6'1", 6'2". Then you meet him, you're like, nah.
No,
Nah.
because that's what they always say. That's what his recorded weight is. I mean, height is. That's not what his height
Right.
really is.
Yeah.
So, nah, man. And I mean, shit, I forgot to go on my Facebook, man. Go live. Let me do that now. But the sanitate's about 5'7", dog.
Any chance I can get that other water?
It's gonna be a
Nope.
cool. Is he gonna catch it?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
see that? Steph Curry ended up in this motherfucker.
No, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
Oh man, tomorrow we're gonna have a hell of a sports show.
James
tomorrow.
gonna be here tomorrow.
James gonna be here tomorrow, bro.
You know, even though I'm not invited to be here tomorrow,
Would you?
I'll
You
be here in
gonna
spirit.
You gonna come? You should come in. Oh, you could call in tomorrow.
Oh, you know, it's crazy when I was scrolling through Live the other day and you like invited me to go on live. I was literally taking a dump. I was like,
When he told me that,
can't go live right now, bro.
yes,
I
you
could.
can. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a
Whole
little
different type of
stressful.
show.
Give me a nice 10, 15 minutes.
A whole different type of show.
Oh, it's gonna be a little bit.
I'd have been
shit
just like this. Yeah, man. We about.
Yeah, we're about to go.
I'll be on in a minute.
I was in a really awkward position one time where I at an old job, I was I was taking a dump and I had my laptop in the room with me because I was like
Watching
background
porn.
listen. No, I was background listening to something, and my phone was out of reach, like on my bed, and they're tied together. So if I get a call on my phone, it comes through my computer too. But if I answer a call on my computer, it's a FaceTime thing and it opens the camera. So I can't answer it while I'm on the toilet.
Yeah.
So
Probably a pretty good idea.
What was awkward, like bad timing about it was I was getting a call from a boss at work, and I'm like, I can't answer you right now, and I didn't want to like say why,
Right.
Because he's calling me like back to back, like something like an emergency type thing, and I'm like, I can't answer the phone, but I'm texting him through my laptop,
Right.
so it's like, how do I explain to him that I can't answer the phone?
Like, I'm sorry, Mike.
Send him that little poo pile. You know, that poo emoji.
Emoji, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like, yeah, not a good time.
No, is it not a good time to do this?
True.
But shit, man. So I guess we come to a consensus. He's about 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I would estimate 5'8", 5'9", 5'7".
I don't give him 5'9", because if he was 5'9", I think he would have been comfortable enough to.
Maybe he wants that 6, the clear cut 6.
Shit, he definitely gonna have to put on heels.
Yeah, he gonna have nosebleed.
Yeah, he have to put on heels. Yeah, it's gonna be
You're not
different.
used to the altitude.
He
You
gonna
can't
have
put that much
nosebleed,
heel
yeah.
inside. The back of his shoe be this damn tall. Yeah, I'll say 5'8 and a half. That's as far as I'm
half.
going.
You being
half
too
is
nice
important.
about that. You
As
being
far
too
as I'm
nice.
going.
You being
But that's
too
one
nice.
of the problems. What's one of the things that's wrong with him? He got that short man disease, that
Short-
Napoleonic complex.
Yeah,
Short man
Napoleon
disease.
Yeah.
complex. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Napoleonic complex. You know. Speaking of that, I was, they just there's a new movie coming out with Joaquin Phoenix as
Oh, Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
But shouldn't Napoleon have a damn accent?
Sure, true.
He
Like
has
a French accent?
Yeah, he has zero accent.
Well, was he, because like, I don't think he was like a regular
Yeah,
French
good morning,
guy.
Janelle.
Let me look that up.
You don't think he was a real French guy?
But
No,
he
not
was-
that he wasn't a real French guy. He wasn't like, I think he wasn't like from France.
You don't think he was from France?
But he was leading that country. I mean, he was leading that whole thing.
the whole
Yeah.
movement. I think he's supposed to have. I would say.
I would have thought he would have an
would be-
accent. Maybe
yeah.
that's a part of history that I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
familiar
I
with.
would assume he had an accent too, bro.
Bro, Joaquin had zero accent in the trailer thing.
So
that
how
I
you
saw.
talk? Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, like, yeah, we're gonna go over here to Dunkin' and pick up some donuts and a little bit of coffee. And I'm like, man,
It should be like, hello, let's go Dunkin'
yeah,
Donuts.
something, something.
That's French. I mean, that's what in
Ah,
English.
He's supposed to have
It's
something.
coffee and
Oui,
croissant,
oui.
croissant, or
Et le
something.
petit,
Yeah.
petit.
Weak ass. What else? Something. He had zero accent.
He had zero. But it's funny that you was watching it. That's the thing that came to your mind. You're like, hold up.
Instantly. Shit that don't make sense instantly pops in my head. Instantly.
Everybody's watching it like, oh, you're about to buy Napoleon. And Rob is like, hold on.
This motherfucker ain't got no accent.
He ain't got no accent.
Because that's one of my pet peeves when we're watching movies, and especially when they do. You see a lot of New Yorkers, y'all New Yorkers, do movies that are from down south, and the accents they use. I'm like, they got these motherfuckers being like they slaves. Man, nobody talks like that, bro. Y'all should come on through here and see what us gonna do. Us got cornbread and cabbage on the stove. Everybody come through here and eat.
But that's how they make it sound like you guys talk from the south, though. I'm not
like,
gonna
what
lie.
the
And then when I
hell
came down here,
What's going on?
when I came down here, I found out it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
I was like, "What up? These
that shit
dudes really talk
kills
regular."
me,
The only
bro.
thing is, they had a few fenders there.
The second they do that, boom, channel change.
But my thing is, the industry is good, big enough to where you can actually cast people from the South. to
Exactly.
play people. I never understood that Hollywood. They cast people that doesn't live or grew up in that environment. When they go, they can go into that environment.
And pay probably less.
Yeah. Travel
Pay probably
fees.
be less.
And they gotta go. It's like with Power with Tommy. Tommy ain't from the hood.
Yeah, right.
He had to go to the hood, hang out in the hood.
Yeah, and learn how to sound,
And how
or try
to
to sound and behave.
I mean, granted, boy's doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him for that.
Boy's doing his
and
thing.
if somebody's gonna buy it, fine. But I'm not.
He plays. I mean, you got to understand his acting. So he plays the character. I don't think it could have been another Tommy by him. So I guess there's a science to their madness.
Yeah, but his look has a lot to do with it, though. That you know what I'm saying? He has that profile, which is really why things worked with Will Smith for so long. He had that profile that you could kind of blend in. But honestly, a lot of people learn what they know about other folks from internet and TV.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they're like, oh, I'm not going to the hood. Them motherfuckers don't want you.
The hood don't want you in the hood.
They don't want you. But they watch these movies where, like, every time they walk in the hood, some gang walks up, hey, lady, what are you doing down here? Give me your purse. I'm like, what the fuck is that happening at?
Yeah.
Seriously, where the hell is that happening at? I've been in tons of hoods.
Me too.
Don't even phase
It's
me.
regular.
Seems like a lot of people are talking about the accent thing, but there's no answer on why
Oh, okay.
why he's using it. Somebody said he sounds like he's from Omaha.
Exactly. I mean, straight American. I'm like, come on now.
No,
What his name is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah.
You have supposed to have accent.
Also, I found that he wasn't born in mainland France. He was born in this little island off of France.
Still, he would have had accent.
No, he would have. He definitely would have.
He would have had an accent for sure. You know,
Yeah.
you watch a lot of these, especially the black movies. I ain't gonna lie, I love us, but we the freaking worst. We the worst.
What movies?
Black movies. My wife's like, "Oh, you gotta support the brothers and the sisters." I'm like, "No, hell, I don't. I gotta demand more.
I liked it when you said that. You got to demand
I gotta
more.
demand more.
You got to demand
Damn
more.
that. Take at least 2 acting classes, at least 2,
And you know
before
what's
you
funny?
get your ass on film
And
telling
I
me I
tell-
should watch you."
And I tell you what, when I did Law and Order,
Mm-hmm.
and I got like maybe a couple of lines,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had when I auditioned for a couple of soap operas. They're like, "All right, man, we're gonna give you a 6-month contract, blah blah blah, this and that, so you could take." I said, "Well, I don't want it, and unless I don't want to get a walk on role that's just here and there periodically. I said I want to get a real contract. That's when I had little bit of drive to go go into the acting. But I knew my acting wasn't up there. I was just fresh off the damn streets, and I was like, let me get an acting coach. After I take a coach, and I give myself a year. I said after I get a coach for a year, which didn't last that long. I just fell out of love with the whole industry after I started seeing some of the stuff that's in the industry. It just didn't fit me. So I was like, it's not gonna happen. And I let it go. But I would take if I know I can't bring to the table 1,000% as far as acting is, because acting people think it becomes easy after a while after you understand the gift of it. But getting into it, bro. And I haven't even like jumped into different roles. It's one thing to play yourself all the time, but it's another thing when you jump in from role to another role. Because it's called acting for a reason.
Right.
It's not shit look easy as fuck, but it's not easy, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you landed a role as a main character on like on a good show, right? Would you make it so your character has to wear the shawl?
And that's the thing, though. That's not even a choice that I have.
If they like you enough, you
if
can.
they like you enough, you can. But most of the time, each character is written for a different reason.
Right. The script determines the character.
Script, the script might not call for a character with a shawl. It might call for a character with a beanie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might call for a character with dreads again and have to do makeup, put dreads back on me.
Yeah.
But
would you try to push for it?
I don't have. No.
You wouldn't ask him like, "Hey, can my character wear this?"
That's the one thing about the industry. I want my bag.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the day, if you're in it, you're in it.
If you're in it, you got to get your bag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, for example, like Oz. They was about to try to cast me for Oz, and they told me, "Oh man, you just gotta sit in the cell, and he's gonna put his." I said, "Whoa! He's gonna do what? He's gonna touch." Nah, bro, it's acting though. No, we are
like
not doing. That's exactly what I said too. I said, "You must be out your damn mind, bro."
Nah,
yeah, but it's paying about $20,000. I don't give a fuck. He was paying $200,000. I walked in here with my integrity. I'm gonna leave with that motherfucker.
What do they want you to do?
I want me to sit in the cell, the dude that's touching me and shit. I'm like, man, you must be out your damn mind, boy.
Touching you to what extent?
Hey, I didn't. It didn't go that far. The conversation didn't go that far.
I would at least hurt him out.
As soon as you said he's gonna put his hands around you, I checked out.
I would have hurt him out.
For what? Nah. See, me and you, but we come from two different cloths, bro.
I heard him outside in the parking lot.
No.
Listen, didn't we have a conversation about the colon? What was it? The prostate exam yesterday.
Yeah.
Nah. Some shit you just cannot
acting.
do.
I'm like, no, bro. You don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Okay, then I wouldn't do it if they're putting their finger in my butt or something. But if they're just touching me, on me,
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing. I understand, man. I'm from a whole hood, bro. We don't do that where I'm from.
Bro,
Ain't no way in fucking hell.
no. And again, it's about demanding more. Denzel said, "I'll never wear a dress. I'm never gonna do a gay scene. I'm never gonna do a gay movie." He won't even do a movie where he's engaged in a sexual act with another woman.
Who?
Denzel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, so he's like, "Nah, I'm just not doing it." You have. I mean, everybody has their standards, and for me,
I think it's one movie I seen it without a shirt on. He never did his movie.
Yeah, what was that? Mighty Quinn or something like that?
Yeah.
That was way back.
Way back.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have your standards, bro. And I'm with Jay on that. I can't
do it. There's no way.
dude touching on me now.
I was like, come on, bro. Stop. Don't do that.
Nah.
You could do a segment with 10 females touching me. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But you got a dude. Like, I mean, you got, and then on my paper, it says from Brooklyn. Like, do you think I'm going back to Bed-Stuy with that shit right there? We're not doing that, man.
Come back, they're gonna be like, "Hey."
Yeah, for real. They're gonna be fucking up on me in the streets like, "Oh, nigga, you bought that." Nah, bro. I'm good.
See, now, that's when Devin needs that soundbite that said, "This shit ain't for everybody."
This ain't for real. He got to get that one that says bullshit.
Yeah, this shit ain't for
That
everybody.
shit is bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy out there, man. I was just thinking about some of the stuff, you know, when you were talking about that just now, the stuff that the dudes do, man. It's like, what happens when you go home?
Yes, bro. That's the thing, yo. When you from like you got to go back. You gotta go back. You gotta explain to do. Like Ricky Ricardo said, Lucy, you have some explaining to do because I ain't going back and explain shit.
I guess it just depends on who you are, because
I
feel like it wouldn't damage my reputation or my ego to do something like what you're
That's
talking
why
about.
everything's not meant for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. You're right. 3,000% right about that. If you would have done it, they'd be like, oh my God, Dad, you got a job. Dude, great. It wouldn't come. It wouldn't have seen it that way. They wouldn't have seen it that way.
And it's a personal preference. Like I said, we were talking about the damn doctor yesterday. You know what I mean? And I'm paying this dude to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing that shit for money, I honestly, me, would have felt like a whore. I would have been like, hell no.
Nah.
And I'd have been seeing that dude's face. I'd have been angry at that dude.
Mm-hmm. Because you take that shit.
The hell it
One
was.
thing about acting, I've acted. So one thing about acting is acting, but still got to do touching on you. If that's not who you are or your character, which I ain't got nothing wrong with it. With people, with gay and
I want to know more specifically what
it's just
they were going to have
me.
you do.
Devin, listen. You're doing a show
Uh-huh.
that's surrounded by jail, prison.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell more are you gonna do when you sit in the goddamn cell with a dude putting his hands
but
around?
what does the scene?
What do you think that's gonna lead to?
Yeah, but what does the scene actually call for? Because they don't have to show everything like that.
That show was graphic.
Okay.
They showed everything in that show.
So you saying it was gonna be like a Will Smith in 6 Degrees of Separation? Like,
Worse.
wow.
Worse. You ever seen Oz? You be like, holy shit.
Yeah, I watched Oz. You know, I
Like,
watched
they
it.
put this shit on.
Yeah.
I was like, because before I wasn't even watching Oz. When my agent called me, he was like, "Yo, we sent your picture over. They want you on the scene." I was like, "Cool, cool, cool." Boom. I rush out, get out there, get on the island. They're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you got a great look." I was like, "All right, cool." And I had just heard LL did it, so I was like, "Oh shit, show's popping." I was excited as hell until they gave me my script. She said,
All she said was bend over.
I'm sure that was in there somewhere.
Well,
but
that was his character's name.
as soon as it said,
Exactly.
Tommy put his hands around you, I was like, Can I tell you somebody real quick? It says right here that he put his hands around me. Oh, yeah, that's no problem. He's just going to grab you and
Like he thumping it from hell to the no.
like I was going to be the punk.
To the no.
Then that shit said, the next scene, when he's walking, you're gonna hold his pocket. You know what that means?
Right.
Hey, the fuck you got me on TV looking like this?
You is
I was
biatch.
like, yep. I was like, no, I'm sorry, but you can't do it.
Nah.
Well, we're paying you 20 grand. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going home. My agent called me pissed off, Jay. I said, I didn't hit nobody, dog. All I did was tell him I can't do it.
get the
'Cause
next one.
I was just hitting niggas.
Get the
I was
next
like,
one.
nah, man. I said, I can't do that shit.
Nah, get the next man.
It's
for that
acting.
one.
I'm like, man, holding a man's pockets. I'm like, got me walking around here looking crazy. I was like, come on, dog.
And they say it's acting, but that's why so many alcoholic druggies, you know, because they're trying to come back
No.
from that shit they done.
Yeah,
you
because you got to understand, even when I left over there, even though they say it's acting, I'm on the train the whole way home just visualizing the shit the script said in my head. And I'm like, oh, it affects you.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. Ain't doing that.
Our middle son Eric took acting classes from that lady Tasha Smith, the one that plays the crazy one in all of the what is it? Why did I get married? Why did I get married to? She was the one that was married to Michael Jai White.
Okay.
You know, and down in Miami, went down there and took
He did
acting classes from her.
the workshops.
Yeah, and you know, you do that dump thing, or you do a dump. You got to think of something horrible that's happening in your life. That's how you train yourself to cry on cue. And you know, we were kind of outside in like the lobby, but kind of watching inside, and like people are getting all into that and whatever. Because once you drum that shit up, stir that shit up inside of you.
Take it home with you.
You can't just cut it off.
No.
You can't just cut it off because you might have just brought up a memory that was 30, 40 years old. And she was actually getting pissed with him because he was like, well, I don't really have nothing like that. I don't really, I don't really have,
They ain't got that.
I don't have nothing to
trauma
draw
like that to
from,
go back from.
whatever. And he was like, you got something. Everybody got something. She was going all off. He was like, no, it really hasn't been that bad, Like,
I'm
"No,
good.
it really wasn't like that. But that's part of the grooming process.
Yeah.
That going into that industry, that the power of suggestion is unbelievable, especially because you got grown people. You're like, oh, they knew better. They should have known better than that.
Yeah.
They knew better, but they were open to that suggestion. That's what they say. Some people can be hypnotized and others can't.
That's right.
Some people can reach the spirits and others can't because they open themselves up to suggestion. But that shit, anything your mind wants to think, if you allow it to think it, it's going to think
You're going to think it. That's indeed.
True.
I told you he'd be dropping gems out this month.
Oh, we got fish.
It just turned 8 o'clock on the dot. He dropped that one. I don't know what he going to do at 9.
Give me a
Bam,
little
bam, bam,
time.
bam. But it's a part of a segment where we got to say, guys, go down to KNG TV Network 2.0.
Yes,
Go
sir.
on your app stores. Download the app for free. Can't stress it more. And then you automatically into a drawing to win a free Nissan. We got other giveaways we're going to be giving too. Working on some sponsors and stuff like that. But go download the app. And also download the King's Radio app too. It's King Radio, Gold and Blue. You can download the app so you can hear the show live on there. And you can also go to King Radio on Facebook to watch the show in its entirety every morning from 7 to 10.
Yes, sir.
7-ish.
No, we're going to say 7 to 10. Today
That's
was a
black
little
7.
different because everything
black 7.
today was one of the moments where everything that can go wrong went wrong.
It definitely went wrong because I was promised a sausage biscuit if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like I said, everything that could have went wrong.
that's the shit you supposed to make sure that shit goes right. You bought that bitch yesterday. Rob, I know it's cold.
Sausage biscuit is the top
said
of
I
the
know it's
priority.
cold, but I promised you a sausage biscuit. We didn't discuss temperature.
I got right before they stopped making breakfast.
Right.
We left the show.
Pulled up at McDonald's at 10:30.
Right.
Put that in the air fryer for you right now. But the air fryer's not even working. Damn it.
It's not working?
No.
I used it yesterday.
It's not working for me then.
It seemed to be working for me.
But then what it's supposed to do is working.
Is it not working or working, but it's working?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe it's not working at peak operating power.
No, the light wouldn't come on for me a couple of days ago. So I felt now I got to take it personal. Yeah, I got to take it personal, bro.
Is a DeSantis air fryer?
You gonna take it out back?
Yeah, let me see. Let me see if you got heels on, bro.
They're coming tomorrow with a new air fryer in there.
That would be 6'3".
These things really work.
That shit would cause a discomfort in your shoe, though, when you walk in. And you're used to walking at your regular height. You got a sweat and swag that you have at your regular height.
Unless he's used to it now.
Well, that's what they say. They get used to them. And like now,
Maybe he's been doing it for like 10 years. Who knows?
Oh, he's probably been doing it longer than that.
Maybe.
Probably ever since he's been in politics, because that's
Maybe,
they have a certain criteria: height, behavior, haircut, suit color. They literally have that shit down to a science.
They grew them.
Yeah, they have a formula for that shit. So he's probably been doing that probably close to ever since he's been in politics, I'd imagine.
Someone probably told him, like, hey, either we got to get you a milk crate or you're going to have to put the enlist in your shoes.
Like the podium is 5'4", motherfucker. So you want to be like this.
Yeah.
So get you some heels inside
That's
your
why
stuff.
I'm saying 5'7", because I know if he was 5'9", he'll be probably a little more comfortable. But at 5'7", 5'8". Maybe he is trying to reach the 5'9" plateau.
Maybe
5'9", 5'10" plateau. That would my walk would be. I got a distinctive walk, so my walk would be a little different if I had them things on.
That model catwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably once he
would be a
got
little
comfortable.
different.
Probably once they probably got the good insoles and shit. So, you know what I mean? He probably like doesn't even realize it anymore that he's walking on his tiptoes.
But when he gotta jump up to your shoes and then jump down off your shoes.
Probably got some big ass calves because he walking on his toes the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like wearing heels for real. I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
That's exactly what it is.
That's probably extra workout. For your
Exactly.
Achilles, for your calf muscles.
he
and all
probably got
everything.
great
Damn,
legs.
now you're interested.
That's a little workout.
He
That's a
probably
little
got
workout.
great legs.
Grow them calves a little
His
bit.
shit is like, man, my calves ain't growing. I don't give a fuck if I take steroids. Them shits ain't going no fucking where, bro. I promise you that. That's just going. I could take my whole leg off and hit you with my shin and break your head open. But them things ain't going to be any bigger than they are now. So it's just something that I'm blessed with, thanks to my mother. But my younger sister, her calves fucking look like tree trunk. I'm like, you got my legs. Like, how the fuck did this happen?
You should see my boys shit though. They whole waist like this. My two older ones. Now the youngest one, Jack is a big robust kid. The two older ones,
Robust.
I mean literally waist like this, all the way up and down. I mean they got broad shoulders, but skinny as you could possibly be.
Damn. But that's how me and my brothers were. Cause big up top. I'm probably the only one that fucking got these legs though. It's my mother. Everybody else is like, everybody else eat meat and all that. I only eat chicken.
That's
and
when you
turkey.
need to hit. That's when you need that. Oh,
That
like
bullshit.
sympathy. They got what is it? Sympathy.
Sympathy, yeah. Show a brother some love, please. Nah, man. But it's cool though. They do what they do, man. I just got to make sure that I keep like weight distribution wise. I got to keep like being too big. I remember when I was 230. That show was just different. Like upper body's like, all right, and lower body's like,
Yeah.
big
Well,
different.
I mean, that's what everybody's looking for. That V.
Good
V
morning,
shape.
Jamie. That's no problem having that V shape.
Yeah.
It's when the legs are a little too, because that's too much.
Yeah.
You think about your joints. So being 230, almost 230, all that is on your knees and your hips and your ankles.
If I was 230, I'd be stripping on one of these damn poles in here right now. If I get back to 230, I'll be
Good
like,
morning, Jimmy
Rob, put
Washington."
some clothes on. Every time I look up, you naked, stripping in the street. But
Yeah, it's like my son, 30-year-old. Every time he's on Facebook, I got my homeboy hit me. He's like, "Yo, bro, can you tell your son to keep a shirt on?" I don't even like watching his stories around my girl anymore. I was like, you tell him.
you got some censorship there.
Yeah, man. You tell him, man. The boy take care of himself, man. He's entitled to do what he want to do. That's how he feel. That's how he feel.
Yeah, my son Jack works at Planet Fitness on the one on US 1 in Port
Midway?
St. Lucie. He works that one sometime, but he his main spot is
Okay.
in
The
Port
one by
St.
the
Lucie
Bells
on US
outlet.
1.
and stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right, next to the Bells outlet. And he works out like every day. So he got that whole all of us got the broad shoulders. Like even with me with the gut, I'm 54 jacket, 42 weight. So it's still,
Yeah.
but so he's got that look, he's got that whole
It's
look type of thing,
got the whole gym. Like he got a football game on Sunday. Type shit.
Yeah.
Put this over here. Get some water. That boy.
But back to the heel thing real quick. With Ron DeSantis, you know where the whole my wife wears heels like nobody's business. She's she can walk and dance in them, everything. You know that her doctor told her, because she was having this plantar fasciitis thing. Her doctor told her, it
God
gets
bless you.
worse when she wears. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
In other words, you know what the hell that is.
That was cute. That was cute.
It's a condition where, like, basically, like it's not a fallen arch, but you have foot pain from your foot being too flat on the ground.
Okay.
So he told her, but
So like you get if you walk on tile or something for too long, for a long time.
yeah, similar. Like if you more so because
Starts
I
to
have
hurt
it
your
too.
feet.
If you were just standing for hours and hours and then turn to walk away,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, for at least for the first 5 or 10 steps.
Yeah,
or so.
yeah, yeah.
So he told her to wear heels more often because the flats would make her feet hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing a little research. Did you know that high heels were designed after elephant feet?
Mm.
Because what people don't realize is that big chunk of meat on the back of an elephant's foot, they're really walking on their toes. That's just meat.
Shit.
So if you pull up and look at the anatomy of an elephant's foot, their foot is like the bone structure is like this, like they're walking in a high heel all the time.
Shit. Mm.
I'm full of useless information.
Damn. That's for real though. That's some shit. I'm about to. You looking it up there?
Yeah.
Dang, he gonna put it on the screen. Oh shit. That's some knowledge.
So just type in elephant feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I found 8. Okay, well, that's what I'm looking for.
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's a picture of like the anatomy. Hold on.
Any day now,
Listen.
I will hear you say.
The elephant's feet. So they won't even have to put it up on the screen. I'm excited to see it. What the fuck going on here, man? Elephant's feet.
Here we go.
And they slow too. They can't run. They're not fast. But,
They got on high heels. See that? See the bone structure?
Yeah. Dang.
See that? See how the toes are down just like a woman in high heels?
Mm-hmm. For them to have all that weight on.
They got on 4 high heel shoes. That's pretty nimble.
That's why they don't move too fast. It'd
Right.
be strolling.
If you think about it, even when
Strutting,
they
too.
run like a woman with high heels on it. They don't go into a gallop hardly ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's usually like a woman tiptoeing, making sure she don't fall with these heels on.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I'm full of all kind of useless information.
Damn. Oh, just came here and show me some new shit.
When are you going to come in with some useful information?
Oh, you
I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any. You asking too damn much. The useless stuff, I got you. All day, boom, just like that, right off the top of my head. Useful, have to think about that for a little bit.
That's messed up. Damn. So, yesterday, our conversation about the men's health, I would say. I'm trying to put this question the right way. Oh, see, he can do that shit with his mic. He just turned his mic off and cough and then turn it back on. That's that bullshit. You were struggling yesterday. He even turned your mic off.
I know.
I was trying to catch it. I was catching it sometimes.
And I was like, damn, can we edit that shit out or something? It was a live show.
We edit that when we repost it.
No, that's that's the thing about a live show is you don't know what's gonna happen.
And my wife's like, you me on there coughing all on them people shit.
When you got home, yeah, she got in your ass. You got to the house. No, man, what the hell? No, the men's health.
Magazine?
Not the magazine, just with our conversation we had yesterday. Yesterday we talked about the doctors.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about the doctor's appointments.
Now we're gonna talk about the nurses.
Oh,
No, I'm just playing.
I'm about to say. Shit.
Negative.
No, I want to talk like our mental health and what people don't understand about the males' mental health because we get stereotyped as we don't care, we don't have emotions, and we don't have this and that, and that's why people say and do what they want. I read a thing that said, you know, a man is not only here just to fucking go to work and pay bills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We want to do other things too, but in society's eye, we're looked at as if we're not working, providing safety and all of that, which is cool. But the other stuff, for example, like when women want to blame men for not being in relationships and shit, it's like that's not that it they would say like, oh, the woman, and believe it or not, more men want something stable. When we look at a woman, we don't look at their financials and what they're making and how much they're making. We're looking to see, are they gonna give us the spiritual side and level us out more than what they look at. And that's, I think I was talking to somebody and told them that. I was like, y'all doing all this shit right here. You're not doing it for us because we don't really care about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it for y'all. You know?
Absolutely.
Like,
I've once heard someone explain or lay out the dynamic as being women will control access to sex where men control access to relationships.
but if you're great at it, the man that control access to sex too.
Well, I mean, it's a generality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like usually a relationship, it's kind of like it's on the men's side to determine like, yeah, this is actually a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the woman will even wait for like the guy to like, okay, this is a real thing now. Whereas the woman is like gets to pick and choose if they're gonna have sex or not. And the men are just kind of looking for whatever they can get.
Yeah. Nowadays shit is different. It's a little bit different nowadays. But yeah, so what do you think about that, bro?
About them saying that men are here for more than just pay bills and protection or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I think, in my opinion, you know, a lot of what people learn about the world or what they think they know about the world, they're learning from TV, movies, songs on the radio, stuff like that. So they don't even, a lot of us, so many of us are so misguided when it comes to that because, you know, back when I was growing up, we had the old school, old cats in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, the OGs that taught us, like, you know, hey, young blood, don't do
Yeah,
that to that
yeah,
girl, or don't, you know, you got to keep yourself up this way or that way, or you know, this, you know, that you're not acting like a man, youngster, you know, whatever. But now you don't really have that readily available to these younger generation, and I think that it's kind of gotten lost because of the role reversal that the society and the social media and media just in general have pushed out. Like, you know, the social. If you look at like, and what really ticks me off is like if you look at the majority of the movies out there now, action movies, every single one of them, there's a female that's at the head. She's the dominant figure in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you got this 80-pound scrawny ass woman that's beating up all of these. I think we had this conversation briefly a while back.
All these, that's unrealistic.
Yeah, exactly, but that's what they're training. They've been effeminizing us for years, and they do it subconsciously through things like that. So women and all the single ladies, you Miss Independent, she is over here in the box.
Sierra, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
All that kind of stuff, and it has spilled over into our households because it's not just us watching a movie anymore, watching a TV show anymore, which people have started to model themselves more so, even after that stuff, even more so now. So, I guess is your question like, do I think that that's an issue or?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's why we see an uptick online of influencers that are trying to push like masculinity and masculine
Yeah, absolutely.
traits and masculine perspectives and whatever. I think some of them are in it just for the bag because they see they see the vacuum,
Yeah, that's a spot.
and then
yeah.
there's some that are probably worth listening to. But I can't stand the number one person I can't stand in that sphere is Andrew Tate.
Me neither.
I think the
Andrew
dude's
Tate, I know. Dog, I'm like, dude, you don't know it all, bro. You can't tell somebody.
The shit that he's like preaches
as a man
goes against what he does. So you can't.
As a man, you can't just be out here and be like, oh, women, because every woman is different. I can't put every woman in a vacuum and say that's what women. That's why that conversation I always say individually to each guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What one person does doesn't mean it's gonna work.
That's why I hate these masculine influencers that are trying to be like, oh no, this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
To everybody.
No.
And it's like, no.
You believe in that
This
shit?
guy.
Bro. Yeah.
Honestly.
Nah.
He's been in the news quite a bit this last couple years. Dude's
He's kind of a loudmouth.
Yeah.
he got arrested in Romania. He had like warrants or whatever because he was running him and his brother, I think. I might get that wrong. I'm allegedly. These are according to well, there's a whole thing about it. Anyways, he's being charged with actually I don't know his exact charge. I want to be careful because this is like legal stuff. I don't want to be careful what I say.
But he got charges.
But he got charges. He's accused of running like a sex like what do you call it? Live stream like cam site where he'll pick up girls and persuade them to work for the site. And he has like human trafficking like charges or something tied to that.
All the pictures I see, honestly, look a little bit film, but that's just based on what I'm seeing right there. But you know, a lot of those guys like that are exactly what I'm talking about. They're a product of allowing the media and social media and people that don't know what the hell they're talking about to influence you to think this, you know, have this narrow mindset.
Have us out here looking crazy as shit
crazy.
to these damn women and shit. It's that out of character, wondering why. But that's all part of that information pool where they're gonna give you information to keep your shit fucked up.
Yeah, and I mean he's getting viewers.
You know what I mean?
So he's one of those types that I remember seeing something.
He's the truth. No.
Yeah, I remember seeing him on one of his things before now. But he's one of those. He's gonna say anything to get the next viewer, even if you hate him. On social media, any attention is good attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got 1 million haters, guess what? You got 1 million followers. They just hate you. He don't give a shit. He's like my checks are coming.
It's like serious. For example, look at Michael Irvin. He said, "My son is a rapper. Put his son's name out there.
Yeah.
Or everything he's rapping about is not what he's lived."
That might have been strategic just to get
And
people.
bro, let me tell you something. After he did that, everybody went on to find out who his son was, what he was rapping about, what he was talking about. I'm
Thanks,
like,
Dad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad, saying my name on there.
Next song.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad, but you should have had 3 kinds of cheese, 3 types of cheese in the refrigerator instead of 2. I get tired of that. You got one bread, dude.
I asked for pepper jack.
Exactly.
I saw that Coke down in here.
Right. Exactly.
I asked for Pepsi.
Exactly. When I asked for cheese, you should have. But you want me American. I wanted Gouda.
You wanted Gouda. But no, man. But like you said, man, there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be walking around here, Rob, be like a 150-pound girl. I remember when I was competing, they was like, oh, well, you need to train with this chick. I was like, yo, I said I'll train, no problem. They was like, no, you're gonna compete. I was like, no, I'm not gonna compete. There's no way I'm gonna compete with a woman. You know what I mean?
There's no way to win that fight.
There's no way. I mean,
if you lose, you lose. If you win, you lose.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna do it, bro. I mean, you can cut that as an L. I'm not gonna do it. We'll train together.
Yeah.
Unless you beat the shit out of them, and then after you say, "Oh, I'm trans, actually, I'm a girl."
Oh yeah, you can get away with it.
You
then.
get away with
I'm a
that
woman.
shit. Oh yeah, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You can identify yourself
Yeah,
afterwards.
you don't even have to act feminine. Just say, "Oh, I'm trans."
Yeah.
Grab your junk, be like, "I'm trans." What?
Well, Michael Jackson on your
You know, these 5 kids over here. Oh nah, that was before.
Yeah,
that was
before
yesterday.
I woke up this morning.
That was
and I knew I
yesterday.
wasn't the same person.
I woke up
Exactly.
today and I knew my entire life that I
Yeah.
had been a woman.
I said,
Shit.
"You know what? You a woman."
My eyes are open,
And the mirror said back to me, "You sure are."
bitch.
Exactly. 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 Forget the wedding tackle you got there. Forget the twig and berries you got hanging between your legs. Nah,
They don't
that's
mean
just-
nothing.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, yeah. You can get those removed.
Right.
No, thank you, brother. I'm good with my plumbing.
Yeah. But every movie you watch, though, I'm telling you, start paying attention to
No,
it. It
I've
drives me
been
nuts.
seeing that, bro.
It drives me nuts. As soon as I see that, boom, I'm out. No superhero movies anymore because everyone is some chick. And like you got all these movies.
I was gonna say, I think superhero movies are the only ones that I think it makes sense because they're supposed to be like superheroes.
Right, but you've got other male superheroes that like they can beat up every mofo in the world.
Yeah.
But she's got the one that's got that one thing that the man still doesn't have.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
It all revolves around her. And my wife's like, as soon as one comes on, she's like, she look over at me and she's like, I'm already pressing the buttons. I'm already pressing the buttons. I can't do it. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. I'm like, come on now. It just it doesn't make sense.
You know, I really like have I genuinely fear for female cops
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And if you watch some of those videos,
because
Oh yeah.
their ass getting drugged.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really is.
especially ones that are on their own,
Oh yeah.
which I feel like they should never be.
Right.
I know, but see, that's the problem. That listen to what you're saying. You fear for female cops, especially when they're on dog, and that's where this whole empowerment movement gets fucked up at.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You're not a female cop. You a police officer. I
Yeah.
don't give a damn if you're a male or a female.
Right. Right.
You are trained to be alone. You are trained to do a job that you're supposed to do. Your sex in certain things, the sex don't matter.
It shouldn't.
It's like I don't
But
see
I'm
rappers as
just in terms
female
of
rappers and male rappers. I see rappers that just rappers.
I'm just talking about in terms of like physical ability.
Because that's the job they signed up for.
I know.
Right.
They're telling you
I
when
know
they put
that.
their uniform on.
I feel like they shouldn't.
But that's exactly that's a good opinion. But they're telling you that with the way society got them feeling about themselves, that they can handle what a male
Mm-hmm.
can handle.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for that.
Right. If you convince yourself that you just as bad and tough and
Yeah.
as I am, then do that. Then prove yourself.
So where a male cop would go by themselves, a female cop should be able to go by herself and get out of that situation. It's just how it is. And they get the training that they need. They certify her and him saying that you qualified through the training to perform these duties.
But we know
So-
that training is very minimal.
Bro. But they made the choice.
No, I get that.
They made
It's
the
on
choice.
them.
Yeah.
They made the
I still
choice.
feel for them though. I'm still afraid for them in a sense.
You know what I mean? See how funny he's afraid for the female cops, right? But he got these strippers out there.
I'm afraid for them too.
But you know, and I'm afraid for the other person because the strippers got more fucking skills in them. Because they're around people all the time. Like
Yeah.
people that works in that field, like strippers
They
and
have
stuff.
a lot more social
Dude,
skills.
they got more social skills.
Ton more social
and they can
skills.
pick up. They can look at a man and tell if a man is like fucking playing around broke or
as
got
soon as
money
he walk
money.
in the
Yeah,
door.
as soon as he walks
As soon
in
as
the
he
door.
walks in the door.
And knows how to use and manipulate that man
Mm-hmm.
to get what they want, how they want to get it, and they know how not to get drugged. So I pray for the guy that's left alone with the stripper and the guy that's left alone with the cop. I pray for the cop then, and not the stripper.
Yeah.
because they got the skills. They're around guys. They're around men. They hear all the lines, and they're immune to that. You know what I mean? And to me, that makes them a little more like superheroes than anybody else.
Strippers are heroes. You heard it here.
I'm saying,
You heard it here
bro.
first, folks.
They're like,
Here it is right here.
quack, 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 quack.
Pull up this video if you can. Just YouTube Russian girl slapped. This will show you that no 80-pound chick ain't about to be beating no dude's ass.
Hell no.
Bro, he slapped this. She gonna take shit for the rest of her life. He literally slapped this bitch tongue out of her mouth almost.
Oh my.
But see, this is why situations like this come up. Because they've been watching this shit on TV. Oh, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna kick his ass. And then this dude knocked the shit out of you. Now he's wrong.
They don't know it's choreography, man.
Right.
They don't
Exactly.
get it. That's
Exactly.
choreography, dog. Like,
Exactly. He's sitting there, waiting on her next hit.
and you can hear it when they do it.
Yeah.
And then they'll stop.
Yeah.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
You can
dun.
almost hear him counting.
Yeah,
What am I looking
exactly.
up? What am I
Russian
looking up?
girl slapped.
Yeah, you can see it. Sometimes it gets irritating for somebody that does the arts just to see.
Oh, I think I've seen this actually.
Well,
Yeah.
You've seen it. You've probably seen it.
think
It's
I've
not
seen that.
new.
Yeah.
It's not new, but somebody sent it to me again the other day. But I'm just saying, this is an example of what happens when you hit the wrong dude because you've been watching too many superhero movies, too many Angelina Jolie movies. Like, you know, she's like literally 65 pounds.
That guy, yeah, Angela's small.
With boots on this big and she kicking all over the place. Get the hell out of here with that.
Man, they got a stunt double. Okay, let's see what this video look like.
Hold on. Dealing with one screen here makes this really tricky.
We testing your skills today.
A little bit.
Yeah, you know that was coming, huh?
I said, you know what? We're going to test Devin's
Go
skills
test him
today.
out today. Keep an engineer honest out here.
Y'all can see that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So they're basically just fighting about something, beefing.
Well, they were arguing.
Arguing.
She was talking trash. He's way across the room now.
Mm-hmm.
He's way across the room. She's gonna make her approach, but then he gonna give her a lift off.
That turned her off real quick.
Oh, damn.
He almost slapped the hair out of her head.
Hold up. She walked up to him and just slapped him.
Yeah. Right. No matter what this dude is saying to you in any other
Yeah, she
situation,
gotta go-
like,
she gotta
well,
go back
I
to
can
the
say
bar.
anything, but you can't put my hand. Don't put your hands on me.
She
So
gotta-
you get up, walk across the room to this guy, and you notice nobody else moved.
Nobody moved.
Nobody budged.
She got up and went back to the bar like nothing
Like,
happened.
Let me get my scruples back together. Like, is it? What day is it? What was that cartoon?
Bro, I feel
Where
like
did he go? Which way did he go?
Shit.
Bro, I heard freaking Sonic coins fall out when she fell.
Exactly.
Dude, she just got up and went back to the bar like, oh, so I had a Hennessy and Coke.
Yeah, she's having and an aspirin. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
she's having a conversation with herself now. Like the other self, the pre-slap self, is sitting over there saying, "I told you that shit was a bad idea." The post-slap self was saying, "Yeah, bitch, you was right. That motherfucker is strong as hell." The pre-slap bitch is saying, "Motherfucker, why didn't you listen to me? I told your ass to get you another gin and tonic and chill the fuck out." The post-slap her saying, "Yeah, you right again, motherfucker. Can you order that bitch? No, I ain't got no money."
Yeah.
He slapped all the change out of my purse.
Shit, I made a change.
Yeah.
I'm a changed boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you she won't do that again. Ever.
Oh, man. Yes, sir.
That's why y'all need to quit believing that crap y'all see in these damn movies.
Oh, man. Because I had a friend of mine that trained in the arts, right? Nice. And when we trained, I was like, it's nice that you train, but you go to the dojo and all you guys do is put pads on. It's like, yeah. Jerry, what's going on, brother? Yeah, so I was like, when you get hit, because she just went to the dojo, did her thing, worked her job, went to work, but never got into a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here like, dog, it's the difference when you just train to fight. It's another difference when you are trained in fighting.
Right. You don't have any instincts until you actually
and
fought.
Fought, exactly. You can do all the pretty kicks and the pretty
Right.
splits and all that shit, and,
Right.
and when nobody's in front of you.
Right.
It's like if you have a basketball, you can make it to the hoop if you ain't got no damn body guard.
Right. Right.
It's look pretty. It's easy. You can do anything with the ball. So yeah. She's like, no, I'm confident. I'm like, no, you should just like let me out here talking shit to people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and she had this one dude. She was dating him. Kept talking shit to him. I said, hey, stop talking to the man like that, dude. I'm like, if he touches you, you never know what you don't know what it feels like to really get hit, man. One day she went out, started snapping on this dude, told him she'll kick his ass, pushed him, man, got up 2 times. Ta-da.
Lights out.
Lights out. She called me up. She was like, I can't believe he put his hands on me. I said, I've been telling you for months to leave him alone. But you keep insisting that because you train, he ain't gonna beat you up. She's like taking self-defense classes, doing all this shit. I mean, hit her twice in the face, man. She ain't know what to do.
She earned that ass whooping.
She's like, oh my God, I can't. I said, I told you, it's one thing about training to fight and actually training and fighting. You can't compare the two. So you can't sit there and act like because you taking a boxing class, you're taking an MMA class. Say at the end of the day, you are still a woman.
Right. And who you're fighting may not be doing MMA. You may not be doing boxing. You might train MMA. He's training Kung Fu, or he's training,
That's what they
Krav Maga, something else.
Yeah.
Hood
So
Jitsu.
Right. So you waiting on him to,
What up, D?
to set up a certain way, and he's like throwing his punches from down here,
Look.
wherever.
Seriously. And the thing is, the heart too, man. You can sit there and train real pretty, like, and you got a street fight. I mean, you know how many street fighters I've seen take down martial artists? It's like, it ain't nothing, bro. These boys ain't streets. Ain't
Yeah,
no,
because they're
ain't
waiting
no
on
game.
you to attack from a certain position, a certain angle.
They doing this shit to eat.
One of my
doing
favorite
it for
celebrities in the world, Mike Tyson, said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, for real, bro. I'm serious.
Everybody got a plan.
Everybody got a plan until they get hit.
So
man.
speaking of on this women thing aspect of it, I don't know how to say that. I said that really awkwardly. What do you think about women in the military?
Dude, I think the same for everybody, man. If you sign up to do the job description is there.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think
daylight.
about it? I guess the heart of my question is, I see a lot of standards being lowered or not applied to women in training, in military training, that get applied to the men. Like the men still have to do all the same, the basic work, but a lot of times the women, they'll either get it a little bit lowered, a little bit lesser, or
You mean
not
like
at
the
all.
physical?
Yeah, physical
stuff?
training stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't personally have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with females in the army
I don't
or the
either.
military. But I mean, just physically, they're not on the same level as men. So like the men,
I think it's as long as if they achieve the same level, like if they can meet the same standards, I don't care what gender you are. But I think that standard is the important part for military specifically.
so you saying like if men have to do 22 pull-ups to qualify, women should too?
I mean, if they'd be fighting next to each other,
You
taking
damn-
care of each other on the battlefield, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And there are some women, I think it's a smaller
You got
selection.
women out there that can do that. I've seen some women in the
Exactly.
gym that they shoot. Don't underestimate the power, the strength of a woman either.
Absolutely.
Now,
Right.
that's the thing, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But I mean, that's going to reduce the size of your military significantly, more than significantly. Because probably 90% of women cannot do that.
Right.
So they got these formulas they use. That's not like this haphazard. So you know what? The chicks y'all do 12, guys you got to do 22. They do that based on a lot of They use a lot of factors to determine, that, and they've been doing it for years, and they've got that stuff down to a science.
Right.
But I think of it
I
like
hope so.
this. I think of it like this. It's like when you supervising a unit of people, you know who's capable of what. So, or just say a football team, for instance. You know who's capable of what?
Right.
You've got second, third string receivers that are great receivers, but they're not as good as your first string.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to kick them off the team just because they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah, he runs a 4.8. This guy runs a 4.4. You know what I'm saying? So the guy who runs the 4.4 is obviously going to get more playing
play
time, unless he just can't catch or something crazy like that.
They just keep the other guy on the team just like when he gets tired.
But he has his job. Yeah, he has
exactly.
so everybody has to
squad.
play.
Yeah, keep him on as a practice squad.
And I'm not saying that, and I don't want to diminish their importance. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying maybe that's their reasoning behind it. Because they can still help.
Yeah.
They can still do their
I think
thing.
they can.
Woman is probably one of the most valuable assets if, like, military wise. It's like there's things a man can't do, like spies and undercover work and shit like that, dude. It's areas where in law enforcement that makes that job a lot easier with a woman in certain positions.
That's kind of
Yeah,
what I
man.
was gonna expound on. Is I think specifically talking about military. I'm not talking about anything else right now.
Okay.
Just military. In terms of like frontline soldiers and whatnot, I feel like women, unless they're able to like meet the same physical standards as the men, I feel like they shouldn't be out there with the men because like just making up a scenario, what if a woman soldier is in the position where they have to drag their freaking fellow soldiers on their platoon or whatever.
And they will.
But what if they physically can't?
Man, let me tell you something.
That's my point.
One thing about women have children.
No,
Women
I
has
get that.
they have a strength in them
But I
that
think-
we
I think-
can't even comprehend with.
I
right
get
now.
that, but I think they, in military sense, just like what you're saying with law enforcement stuff,
Adrenaline, bro.
I feel like they are better fit for like more specific like roles.
I don't know. I just never. I don't know. I've seen.
I'm not gonna be chauvinist as hell like y'all. Like
No, I'm telling.
women are great. Women are,
No, they are. They're awesome. But
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm
talking about in
Rob
that-
trying to get people in trouble
in
out
that
here,
in
bro.
that life or
Women?
death scenario,
I'm on y'all team.
What I'm saying is, dude. All I'm saying is, it's like not every man is strong enough to be in the military. Not every man
I'm
is
certainly
strong
not.
enough to be exactly. Not every man is enough to do a 7-year bid. Not every man is enough. But there are some men that can sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do 7 years. I'm gonna do that toes down. I'm
Just
good to
stand
do."
on my head.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. I just did 5, so 7 ain't
You're
shit.
right.
So what I'm saying is, there are the women that could do the job
yeah,
when given. They do it well because women are anal as hell. So if they're perfectionists, they're gonna do that shit, and they're gonna do it probably harder. They're gonna go harder than the men just to prove that they can fucking do it to the standard that the man is doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I respect about a woman's like in the military, because like I said, when their adrenaline starts pushing, bro, they ain't nothing. I don't put nothing past a woman.
I'm on the same page as you. I'm not saying women shouldn't be in the military. I'm saying as long as they're at the same capability level as everyone else, that's what's important to me. Because in that life or death scenario, I don't care what gender you are, that's saving my ass. But if you are physically, because the standards weren't held to you the same way or whatever, if you're physically not capable of doing what somebody else could do, that's a problem to me.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying outright they shouldn't be there.
yeah, but sometimes, man, you believe it or not, bro, you got another brother next to you that you over there assuming that is capable of doing the job, and when the time comes to it, they can't do it either, bro.
Yeah.
They can't do it either. I know a lot of brothers that can't even pick up 90 pounds, bro.
Well, if I saw them, if they're in my squad or whatever, and I saw them training and doing the same stuff I'm doing, I would have a lot of faith in them.
Yeah, sometimes that shit don't work.
Yeah.
I had cats that I trained with all
That's
the
true.
time, man. When thick got thin, when thin got thick, I'm like, man, I can't.
Yeah.
I just train. That's it. Like, no, man, you got to get in the paint. You got to get in the paint. That's what the mental health is. But it's like I said, to me, if you playing football, man or woman, if you're gonna play it to the same level, to the highest level that the men play it, you should be able to get hit as hard as the men get hit. You're supposed to hit the man as hard as you hit. So if you're gonna put the uniform on, that's my thing. If you're gonna put the uniform on, then I'm not gonna discriminate on how you can do the job. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm worried about this person. I'm not worried about you because guess what? I trust and believe, being that you're in that position, that you can take care of yourself.
Hopefully.
Well, I think it kind of goes to like what I always the analogy or whatever, not analogy. The example I always use is there's a reason that every fight sport has weight classes. You know, you know what I mean. There's a reason that you know they don't put a 250-pound guy in the ring with a 115-pound guy.
Yeah. And the only time I saw that was when the UFC first started. They didn't have a weight class.
Right.
And them Gracies was beating ass.
Oh yeah, always was a monster.
Place.
You see when he fought Chemo, came out with the cross.
Yeah.
That was like 94 or something like that. You know, but
them boys was beating everybody ass, and they wasn't big.
Yeah, they weren't heavy, but Hoist was probably 6'2", 6'3", though.
They were lanky.
Yeah.
They were tall.
And they fought with their gi on.
Yeah.
But I mean, situations like that, even that, they couldn't even get it sanctioned.
Is that a weird thing to fight with the gi?
Yeah, most guys didn't fight with it. They were the only ones that were fighting with
because
the gi.
because it's an advantage that comes with fighting with the gi.
Yeah, because you're not slippery.
They're not slippery.
You can lock in those.
So do some martial arts, they don't do that, or they do that, or is it just
no,
depending on the style?
Boxers, no.
Yeah, MMA, they don't do it.
MMA, they don't because MMA is like a cross between boxing.
Right,
that's why it's called mixed martial arts. So it's a mixture of all the arts.
You can do anything in that.
Well, I know for like stuff like that, it's televised.
But no,
like those official matches,
regular martial arts, it's your discretion.
Okay.
But some tournaments you go into are real formal, and they require you wear your gi.
Oh, so the gi is leans more into the like a formality thing. Okay,
yeah, you have to wear your gi.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay,
and those guys were Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so it behooved them to wear it because if I got you in an arm lock and you sweating, you can't slip out because I got, you know what I'm saying, I got your arm locked and my gi is drying your sweat.
Gotcha.
You know, so they would you would think they getting his butt beaten. Next thing you know, the other dude is tapping out because back then nobody knew about the grappling.
Dude, man, they was making people tap out.
Nobody.
They were making
like, damn, he just beat down on this dude. Why is he tapping?
This dude picked up Hoist, flipped him on his back. Hoist is on his back. He fucking did a wrist lock on this man.
Ouch.
That's how you got chemo.
Yeah, on top of him, tapping. Like how he on the bottom, you on the top, he tapping.
And the dude he's fighting is big muscle bound Samoan dude.
When I first sparred him, I was like, dog, their patience on the mat. The way to navigate through your body with the patience. That's an art, man. I take my hat off to that shit. That's art. That's art.
But there's reasoning for that. You know, the weight classes and all of that because just to be honest, we're not created equally. We're just not. You know, you can train all day at 110 pounds, and there's other guys train all day at 230 pounds. Chances are you gonna get your ass whooped when you go into that fight. You know, I don't reach advantage, weight advantage, strength advantage. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, and that's why those movies like piss me the hell off because I'm like, I don't care how well you train. If I put you in your jaw,
no, with a little training because the thing about training is how you train. You could train and you could roll. You could do physical training, which helps you build your tolerance of pain. You know what I mean? So even like I tell people that all the time. Even like me, if I'm trained, I'm trained. But if I'm sitting here and I'm off guard, and Rob hauls off and hit me, guess what, man? I fucking feel that shit just like everybody else do.
And the thing about it is like a knockout is from your brain shifting inside your skull. No amount of training is gonna stop that if I hit you hard enough. So that's what I'm saying. So you got this little bitty person on this movie.
But if that one bitty person though, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. If that person is trained the way they're supposed to be trained, it's gonna be hard for you to even fuck with them. Because Shifu Sin, man's like 5'4", 97 pounds.
But you're talking about somebody that's been training for like
Yeah.
50 years or some shit.
But even then, even before they got to 50, they had to build.
Right. But that's what I'm
A
saying.
legacy at that age when he was in his teens and he was younger. Because like me, when I was younger, I was like 140 pounds, though. Like I was just 3 times my size. I'm looking at, dude. I didn't know I was more until I seen pictures. I was like, holy shit. In my head, though, my
Right.
mental.
And all of that plays a factor. But what I'm saying is, if that dude hits you, you're gonna be just like and spit out some blood and smile at him like
They do it on
nah,
TV,
yeah,
but I can't
yeah.
do it.
You can do it once you wake up. When you wake up, be like,
You just better looking for the nearest camera.
yeah.
It's like,
Everybody go home. Where everybody go? They been gone. They left 2 hours ago. You down and snoring.
I had to do it in the movies to take it out to taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You hit like a girl. Yeah.
No, man. But I know a lot of females that are real deadly with their shit.
Oh yeah, I agree with
know a lot
that.
of
I agree
females
with
that
that.
are deadly with their shit.
I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. That show, what's that girl named Zoe Zalanda or whatever, Zoe Zalanda,
You talking about
Lioness.
a lioness or Colombiana?
It's
Shit like
Lioness. It's a series on Amazon and Netflix or one of those. And they go pick this girl up off the street, and she's like, instantly, she's like this badass. You know, she's so super tough because she's been through. They show a few, a little bit of her background stuff that she's been through. You know, she had a rough childhood, and she was with an abusive gangbanger guy, whatever. But I'm like, that doesn't make you like, when you can't be knocked out, you can't be hit, you can't be, people beating the hell out of you, and you just like, oh, hit me again. Nah, it doesn't work like that.
All I know is
What you're talking about is a mind over matter thing. That's a meditation training.
Yeah,
That's not a physical
Yeah.
training.
And the thing is, when you talk about Hollywood, you talking about it because it's sometimes where you see the big guy just haul off and hit the little girl, and she's, and then she gets up again. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna kick
that.
your ass.
No, in reality, if that happens, they ain't getting.
Yeah, she be laying there tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
They be like, Jane, you okay? Like, give me a minute. Like,
You're not gonna.
He left 3 hours ago,
You gotta-
Jane.
I got breakfast for you.
Right.
all I know is the weakest female fighter could still kick my ass. Probably, I'm sure.
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know. I'm not
The
gonna say
weakest
that.
professional female
I'll tell you
fighter.
what.
I'm sure they can kick my
I
ass.
tell you why I don't fight females, dog. It's because there's a good chance you're gonna lose, and that's not the story I want to walk around telling people. So I just
can't
don't
win.
do it, bro. I walk away. I'm females be like, what if I do this to you? I'm like, you just get, and you know what? That's a win for you, boo.
You
'Cause
can't-
I am walking the fuck away. Like,
How do
ain't
you
no
win
way in
that fight?
hell I'm touching nobody.
Nah, you can't win that fight.
Nah. Even if you win, you lose.
Well, that's what I
There
said.
ain't
You
no
win, you
winning.
lose, you lose,
Just
you
leave him alone. I'm like, man, I'm the best walkawayer ever.
Right.
Like, you attempt me? Yes. I learned choose my battles, nigga. I am walking the fuck away. You get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nah,
that's
y'all
best
can have that
walkawayer.
shit. Well, you can have that shit.
Yeah.
Man. I ain't trying to stand here trying to find no damn female. You crazy as hell. You were like, if she spit at you, I've been spat at before, bro. I walked away. What if she hit you? I've been hit before. I walked away. What if she, bro? Anything you can imagine that could happen to a man and a female in a domestic dispute, I've probably been through it and had to walk away from it, dog. I will walk away. That's the best thing to do. Walk away. I'm telling you. There is no, oh man, she hit me, she's gonna get hit back, dog. Just walk away.
Because I mean, even if you don't do anything and the cops get there, if
Just walk
she says the wrong thing, you still go to jail.
Just walk away, dog. It's not even worth it, man. Plus, these women ain't built to fucking put your hands on anyway. God put the prettiest thing on this world for us, and that's the thing you want to do is abuse them things, man. Leave them alone and just walk away from
He
them.
said them things.
Yes, that's what they got. It's
No,
so beautiful,
ladies, he's
right?
referring to y'all as things.
Yeah.
THANGS.
Thanks. Yes. Shit. Just walk away. They get crazy, we get crazy, but damn it, man, we ain't at the point where we're gonna have to put our hands on these ladies out here, man. We just got. I'm a firm believer in not even doing that shit. Don't even engage in that battle. Just
That's
walk
hard to come.
away.
That's almost impossible to come back from.
Yeah.
Unless you got one that's she's sick in the head too. You know what I
You
mean?
just walk away
And
from
like,
it. That's
all
I
right.
mean, I got shit, man. I be a snitch. I call the cops. I'm like, I'm telling. But I'm not gonna sit there and put my hands like there is nothing, like literally nothing a woman can do to make me put my hands on them. I don't see
that's
anything in the world they can do. Because
Come at you with a knife.
though at that point where you're not a woman anymore.
What
when
is
you
she?
when you have you're a threat.
Okay, I was just curious. I just want to know the
you come at
terminology.
you come at me with a knife. You come at me with a gun. At that point, you're not a woman
crowbar.
anymore. Because when the police get there and you laying there with a knife in you,
Nobody has a crowbar anymore.
So what's the threshold of like weaponry they have to have where they go from woman to threat?
when you have a knife,
Where's the line?
anything that could kill me, if touch me.
They've got a big maglite flashlight.
Nah, that's not a threat though. I'll take that flashlight from you.
They got what they got? You got one?
Don't start me a line.
No, that shit's sharp. It can kill me. It's no.
I'm
it's-
punching her ass on the mag light. So if you
the
ask me, I ain't gonna. You don't have to beat him down, but just
you got to give it a
quick jab to get him off.
He said
You got to stomp him. Just,
nah, man.
I told you didn't want to do that.
And the thing is that we ain't stupid, dog. We know it's coming, man.
Yeah.
You start creating distance. My thing is, I teach guys all the time, bro. Create your distance when you're in the argument, dog. Don't come into the shit. Just get away from it. It's like, no. Okay, but what? Okay, cool. I'm backing up. 6 feet. Until I can't feel your energy no more. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Nah, I'm a fucking perfect 100% black belt and walking away.
Yeah,
I ain't got
that's the
time.
best thing, man. Because I mean, these days, well, even in the past, but with the whole violence thing, nobody wins that, man.
Nobody win that shit at all, man. You got
Nobody wins that.
and the cops come, you go to jail. You gotta. I mean, the only person that wins that is the bail bondsman because I gotta bond you out, and then you gotta sit there. You gotta go to court. You gotta go through all
pay out
that.
a whole bunch of money.
Man, if it's your child, like I bonded one out the other day. I said, don't go to that house. Just go to court. Be a petitioner. Don't be a fucking defendant.
Mm-hmm.
Do your paperwork. Do your parenting class. Do what you gotta do, and let the court handle the rest of that for you. And I guarantee you, you'll be all right. But when you keep going to a house, you're not gonna get anything resolved that night.
Something's gonna jump off sooner or later. Something's gonna pop off.
I said that's why you were in jail. It's because of that. Now you lost your job. You can't go to work, but because you was gonna go over there and make a point. I was like, bro, it's being as men. Speaking of men's health, that's a big part of it. Learning when to, when not to.
I mean, I think that's everything in life, though. That choice,
Yeah.
making that the right choice.
When to, when not to, man. Because sometimes, dog.
I can agree with you because I think of something that a lot of men have at their disposal but don't know how to focus is their anger and physical capability. They don't know. A lot of young men don't know how to hone that, don't know how to focus it and use it appropriately.
But because the reason that younger men don't know how to do that is 'cause
Aggression, I should say. That's the word I'm looking
that
for.
aggression comes from the split of the households right now. We don't like Rob was saying, we don't have the OGs anymore to hold these young men accountable for a lot of things. You know what I mean? We got the single mothers out here trying to raise these men, and I mean, I'm not woman bashing, but a lot of these women out here, they bring that on us. Because they use these kids, these men we're talking about now were kids that was used as pawns in a breakup to keep the man away from home. Because the woman was bitter, they thought it's cool to use the child to get back at the man, and now this is what we get from it. Not woman bashing. I'm not saying it's all of y'all. I'm just saying it's a lot, and that has a piece in it. That has something to do with the reason why where we at right now. And everybody's got to be held accountable.
And I think since the dawn of time, that misguided aggression has been with us. But we just went through an age, and they're starting now to like everybody be nice, treat everybody good. But that's just really coming into view.
After the hat.
Right. Yeah. So
Alabama.
that's really starting to come into view. So, we had years where, and I got to go back to it, television, media, social media taught us that aggression was good. Or you saw jackasses and shows like that. It was like, the wilder and crazier you get, that's the cooler you are. That's, that like determine your cool level. How, let's get wild, let's just do it, whatever. All of the, what's those movies? The funny movies, not the hangover movies and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, even back in the 80s,
Revenge of the
Fast
Nerds.
Times at Ridgemont High and all that kind of
Revenge
stuff.
of the Nerds.
Yeah. And the Breakfast Club. Young aggression has always been taught that you're cool if you let it all out.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I think society is kind of starting to go down a path of, you know what? You need to keep that shit under wraps a little bit because you're not just affecting you. You're affecting, everyone around you.
Your whole community.
Right. And especially if you're on social media and you're putting this stuff out. My son that might not have had any connection to you in Omaha, Nebraska, and you do something crazy in 1999, my son is not going to know about it.
Yeah.
But now you can do something in, what is it, Shohan, China, and
everybody know about it.
And everybody knows about it in 30 seconds.
Everybody know about it.
So I think society has started to realize
And the
the impact.
Yeah,
more discretion. That's why you got all these kids running around here, people running around here doing all these mass shootings and stuff. They're so desensitized to
reality,
to killing and reality and whatever, and so they just feel like, you know what, I killed 200 people on Fortnite yesterday. It's easy. All I got to do is and then they go do it. Go out in society and kill real people because we've, again, lost that connection. But I mean, that's been glorified in the media for years. That the wild and crazy you are, and girls going wild, and all of the. If you think of all of the big name, even like say for instance, like every movie. What's that movie with Tom Cruise? Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Every movie, he's gone rogue. Now he's the coolest mofo in the world.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah, he went rogue.
Identity. Think
about it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Every tough guy character that everybody, Dirty Harry, if you want to go
John
back.
Wick.
Exactly. Every tough guy character was somebody that had gone rogue. Somebody that was going against the rules. Somebody that was breaking societal standards and norms.
The James Bonds and shit.
Yeah. I was the biggest James Bond fan in the world.
Oh my God, I'm a Bond. Yeah. Oh man.
So it's never the good guy. It's never the nice guy is never the cool guy. You understand what I mean? So it's always the rebel, the bad boy. That's been highlighted in our society.
The good guys are the ones that made the gadgets.
Right. Now, James, you only use it if it's absolutely necessary. Why, Felix, I'll use it anytime I like.
Don't touch this button. Somebody blow up. But no, man, that definitely has a lot to do with our mental health, though, man. It's the reinforcement we get from other people around us as men too. They think it's just us in our mind, but it's the reinforcement we get from females, kids, in that respect level.
Yeah, I mean that's
to do with the way we carry ourselves out here too, man. It's just that we gotta have that respect level amongst ourselves too. Yeah. But the thing is, we some men is like real. I say real men because it's the ones that don't take no shit. That's cool, but that'll tell you, look, man, this ain't right. I don't feel it, and you stepping out of pocket. When you're able to slide another man in the check real quick and they receive it in the right manner, that's when you know a change is on its way.
I agree with that.
Because not a lot of us out here portraying as men or men. We portraying as men and we do little boy stuff.
Yeah, and I noticed with other organizations I work with, Kingdom Hub Academy and things like that. You see a lot more grown men in their 30s, 40s, some 50s that are seeking counsel and seeking advice. Say, you know what, man, I've been doing this way all my life, And now I'm realizing, that wasn't that there was another way. There was a better way or whatever. So I think that's a good thing because historically men didn't seek counseling. We didn't go talk to nobody about our stuff. We sucked it up. We went,
you know why? We
got
didn't.
drunk, had a bar fight, and came back home and everything was good.
Not really, because the quality of females was different back then. A lot of men. No, he said, "I'm not starting nothing."
Strictly James.
Oh my God!
Love you, Danielle.
Yo, can you guys help me out? Because it's thinking I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just saying the quality of females is a
Sounded
little
like two
different.
to the body and one to the head to
Because
me. Go ahead.
those cats back in the day, now you're looking at us like, yo, man, we've been doing this 30 years strong. We here. Those motherfuckers right now are the ones that's winning. Those cats like you. You see what I'm saying? That's winning because the females was cut a little different.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we didn't need, because if you had a real chick, that's the one that was your psychologist, though. That's the one you talked to. That's the one that knew you. That's the only person that was allowed to know your weakness. Know how you move. We had that. Now it's harder for us as men to trust the female agenda. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you have to look at the time lapse of where that ended and started. But they were cut different. And that's just the truth. Like, if people want to keep it real talk, this is real. I'm not going to sit here and be politically correct about everything.
No, you can't.
But
it doesn't help anybody.
But the only way it can help us is for us to put it out there as men and say, you know what? Female quality has changed. It's like this one chick a couple of years ago sent me a pic. Oh, don't you like my eyes? I sent her like 3 pictures of this different chicks. Same exact pose. I said, you gotta come with something different than this.
I
shit.
Google big boob and get 3 million results.
No, for real. It's like the same shit you doing, everybody's doing. Then you in your head thinking something is special. Here's 3, just like what you're doing over here.
Words out of my mouth.
Ain't give me nothing new that Google Images can't give me.
So it's like, come on, man. That shit is fucking like it's not for. See, the thing is, it's like, oh, men, like, no, for a real man, that shit right there, that's for the birds.
That's kid stuff, man. I was thinking the other
birds,
day, they have
you gonna send me a picture of your ass, thinking I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna just leave everything in the store that I'm doing for your ass. Like, get the fuck out.
Went to a porn site and pulled about 5 more. And like, is this you? It look just like yours.
Come on, man. Yeah, for real. So the 3, and I was just being nice about the 3. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, don't come and act me like I'm supposed to just empty out the vote for you.
Yeah.
You send me a picture. Like, wow, that's cute.
You want to know how to really piss them off and send them away? You say, you're beautiful, but I'm not into trans women.
So what do you identify yourself as?
Damn.
Man.
It is crazy. If I play this, is it I don't know, some zombie frontier or something game on my phone, right? So of course when the commercials come on. Now the commercial is talking about that this program that the government has where you're supposed to get like $1,400 a month on a card to go toward, health aids or you can use it for your rent or whatever the case may be. So every time the commercial comes on, all these girls like this, big breasts, big butt. Like what the hell? But they, that's to make you catch you, make you watch it.
Marketing tactic.
That's more.
Yeah, but I'm like, what kills me is this. I'm like, what the hell? You don't know what you look like?
Dog.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
go through this shit.
I don't get the whole look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
God.
I posted something on. I mean, ain't cut me to cut you off.
Go ahead. No,
but I posted something on Facebook a couple of years back. I said I wish cameras could take pictures of your insides, take pictures of your soul. I said, because
Girl, let me
if
see
you
that
could,
colon.
Yeah, no, not the colon, sweetheart. No, hell to the no. You can keep the colon.
Oh, this girl got the fattest pancreas I ever seen.
Her ovaries are just
negative. That's why I said your soul. Because I'm like, y'all doing all this stuff like, oh, I'm beautiful outside. What do you look? What is your spirit like?
Man. Just when you see them reels, it's like they take a picture of them walking back and forth. I'm like, okay, that's
right.
And then the thing is like, it's a bunch of them. I said, y'all are doing the same thing and trying to get different results.
All of them.
And like, dude, ain't nobody putting out there, yo.
Into this.
Here's my master's degree. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, y'all crazy as fuck, man. I was like, y'all, want somebody to take you home and take you serious, like, get your ass.
What makes me laugh
down,
more?
man.
What makes me laugh more is the women that do have those master's degree but are still doing that anyways.
Yes, that's upsetting.
Like
That's
that, what was that
upsetting
show,
a little
Married,
That's upsetting.
Married to Medicine or something like that. Them women were doctors and stuff, and they on the acting just like that.
I'm like,
Households
dude.
of Atlanta or whatever. Same crap. Like, damn, do we ever behave like we got some sense?
Like we've been here before, like we've seen this before. I'm like, come on, man. It's like you never seen $1,000 in your lives or some shit. You trying to get it, you trying to get his license, shit, man. But that shit does. I mean, as a man, all that works in our mental health, dog. Is how we treated by everybody around us and our expectations. If we expected to do certain things, then everybody around us is expected to behave a certain type of way.
Yeah.
If you want the right results, then you got to do your thing too. It's not, oh man, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. No, what are you doing?
But you know, I attribute that back to like I said about black movies earlier. We've got to demand more as men. Stop inviting and letting all these people into our space that don't have our best interests at heart, that doesn't have anything to add to our lives, that we can't pour into because they're not hearing us anyway.
That's right.
You know, all of those, quit wasting your time with those kind of folks.
Yep.
You know, I've cut some friends off, and I won't even say cut off, but put distance between. I'm sure you have, you know, we all have, but
Yeah.
some friends that I've known over 40 years, you know, and I'm like, you know something? I'm going to talk to him once a month instead of once a day.
Yeah.
You know, because at a certain point, the relationship is off balance. You eating off me, and I can't feed off you.
No.
You know, and every relationship has to be a give and take
When your cup is
for it to
running,
be successful.
when your cup is running empty at the end of a conversation or at the end of the day or a journey with someone, you got a problem, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't feel exhausted when I get that talking because I've given you all that I got.
Yeah.
You know.
And the thing is, I don't mind giving anybody something, but let me see the reciprocation.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Let me
you know,
see you
got to dump, but now I get to hold on to my stuff because I didn't even get to talk through the conversation. So
you got my time, which is more valuable than anything you can do.
yeah, it comes down to the value that a person adds to your life, and you know we it's like stuff in a storage unit. You know, people they say people love to pay to store junk. You know, you'll put that stuff in the storage unit unless you're planning to move within the next few months or something like that. You're not gonna touch that stuff again.
Yeah.
You know, and it just sits there. And we allow these people to stay connected to us, and it's just really just junk. The relationship is junk, not the person themselves, but the relationship is junk.
Yeah, that's true.
You can be cool with them still. You can, you know, talk to them when you see them and stuff like that, and communicate with them as much as you want. But you have to regulate. As far as for our mental health, we have to regulate how much access we give them to us.
Exactly.
You know, like certain people I get on the phone with, I'm like, I almost set a timer.
Got 2.5.
And as soon as you get on the phone,
business.
now they gonna know my secrets. But as soon as you get on the phone, yeah, man, I'm getting ready to walk into this meeting. But what were you saying now?
I mean, you know you got 30 seconds.
So you got a meeting that starts at 8:17? Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually. It actually starts at 8:20. You only got 3 minutes to get in there.
Exactly. Who starts meeting at 8:19? I don't know why they do that shit.
But I've been there before where people did that shit. That's just crazy, but it does. It's true. Like, yeah, I'm done at 8:15 here. So I'm just going to walk down the hallway. So we get to meet at 8:19, 5 minutes later. Because they're looking at 5 minutes and not looking at the time. So 5 minutes later, we meet over here. All right, cool. So I got the meeting at 8:19. All right, gotcha. I think we'll be done around 8:36.
In 45 seconds.
I had a minute after. All right.
I'm just like, boy, if you don't round in the nearest 15 minutes, bro, come on.
Yeah, some people ain't know about their time like that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every minute they have in the day have to count for something. None of it goes on. And I like people like that, to be honest with you. Everything means something. Everything counts, man. Everything counts. But, yeah, man. But our mental health is definitely what we need people around us to do.
Yeah, my partner Will.
Yeah, when does he
Will you
come?
want-
How is he?
He said he can guarantee next week.
Yeah, cool, cool.
Next Thursday. Going him next Thursday. But he says I can't even remember exactly how he said it, but it was about adding value to one another's lives. And a lot of people might add fun. They might add some type of enjoyment, emotional support or whatever. What type of value do they really add to your life?
Yeah.
Because value is one of those things that when they walk away from you, it's still helping you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you hang up the phone the next day, you're like, damn, I'm glad I spoke to such and such yesterday because,
I seen something.
Yeah.
He unlocked something in me that I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's what it's about. We allow so many people into our space because I got don't even know how, 1,700 followers or something like that. I'm like, what the
See,
fuck
I'm
they
still trying to
following
work
me
on
with?
my. Still trying to work on my first 1,000.
Yeah, listen.
I just started opening up to it because I kept my shit real private. But doing the show and all that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step off the cliff for a little bit. So I'm up there now.
But that's what I'm
building.
saying. Is like half of these people, I might have met them once or twice. We don't communicate all the time or whatever. And I'm not saying people shouldn't follow people if they're saying something that they want to hear. But what I'm saying is all of these people we're connected, but we're not really connected.
Well, exactly. Those are the people that gets me pissed off to where everything they do, you right here, the people that really you can really touch, you could be with, you're right there. But you're so busy. I'm gonna post this now, but I'm gonna keep checking my phone every 5 minutes. For the people that you don't even know, just to get a like.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you really, I don't know. I don't know how people do it. If you right here, then I'm good. If I'm on vacation, I probably, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really post shit. So I do stuff for the show. I'm bad at that shit.
Man,
If it wasn't for Tinker, I wouldn't have any kind of social media. I wouldn't have any kind of social media presence if it wasn't for Tinker. So I can't
I
even
got
say
a question
his
about a
bullshit.
social media question. Actually, I was on a friend of mine, Freezy. He's got a show called No Captivity. But when he's about to talk about certain things, he'll say he won't say it until somebody in the chat. He'll say put free use in the chat, or he'll say put parental guidance or something put some type of disclaimer in the chat, but he'll have somebody else do it.
Yeah.
So what is the whole free use thing about? And he'll somebody say free use.
Depends
and then
on.
they'll put it in the chat.
That's usually referring to, I guess, showing other people's footage and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Because part of copyright law allows for critique and criticism and review and satire and things like that, where you use somebody else's material. So that's probably what they're talking about.
Yeah, because that's what he does. He does usually news reviews of news stories and things like that. So, and that's usually when he says it, he's getting ready to show some type of footage.
And on the internet, it's pretty common for people to abuse copyright laws, and they'll actually copyright claim your material for using theirs, even if it's not justified.
Yeah, because but I understand that part of it. But saying free use in the chat, what does
It doesn't
that,
actually do anything. No,
Well, that's what I'm curious. I'm like, that doesn't
more of a
protect
gimmick.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably just more of a fun gimmick. Get the chat hype.
and get the crowd engaged.
That's
get
pretty
the
much what
views
it is. Yeah,
engaged.
crowd
Okay.
work, chat work. Because your
Okay.
chat is your crowd, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, got it.
He said, I got.
Yeah, because I heard him. He kept saying that, and I was like, what? Of course, it was always just before he showed some footage or
Yeah.
whatever. He was showing the footage of Mr.
So-
God rest his soul, the guy that got shot by the cops. Cure. Something
Leonard?
Leonard Cure.
Yeah, Lenny.
Yeah, some YouTubers will even put disclaimers at the beginning of their videos, doing the same thing basically, not getting the chat hype, but they'll put some disclaimer image like with text, like this is free use or whatever, this material, whatever, trying to copyright strike this is illegal and whatever like that. They'll give a whole disclaimer, even though technically it's more of like covering your ass type of thing rather than doesn't actually do anything because it's whoever made that content originally that is being reused. It's their responsibility to file the claims and whatever. So they often, if somebody takes their footage and for whatever reason they say or do something that the original creator disagrees with, they dislike them, they can abuse that copyright system and strike their channel, and that can have negative effects on them as a business too.
Yeah,
even a false claim can screw them up.
Yeah, I was just curious because I saw that and I was like, I'm not the most social media savvy person in the world, probably the least social media savvy person in the world. But okay, all right, I got it. It makes sense.
And that usually those false copyright strikes tend to happen to the little fish who will fly under the radar, that won't get any support from whatever platform it is, or they don't have the money to fight a legal battle or whatever it is. Usually it's the small guys that will get that have those problems. So getting the chat hype about it, free use and all that, sometimes it's a gimmick, just kind of trying to crowd work, but it's also sort of like a, hey, everybody, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing this correctly. So don't strike me,
I was wondering too if he's doing it because I know they have the
mic.
the bots. Oh, I'm sorry. They have the bots that search for certain words.
Yeah.
That you can't put on YouTube or whatever, or not supposed to say. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if he's saying put it in the chat. So if the bot searches and sees free use, they won't get flagged. That video
The
won't get
flagging
flagged.
is usually done by third party companies that work for whatever entity made the content. So like I'll just make it an example. I'll just make it an example. Let's say Fox News, CNN, whatever, a news network, big news network makes this little piece, make a 1 minute video about whatever. And then you as a YouTuber want to take that footage and use it for your own purposes. Basically, either you're critiquing their coverage of something or you're using the footage to show something that supports an argument you have, whatever. Basically anything that is transformative, where you're taking something and making something new out of it rather than just rebroadcasting it. That is typically falls under the category of free use. But those company and those, what I was getting at was, if the content is being misused to where somebody rips the video and then just re-uploads it and adds 0 to it, it's literally the same exact video with nothing added. There are third-party companies that work for the news network or whatever, looking around for that, looking for misuses of content to send them copyright strikes. And that has to go through YouTube. So they'll tell YouTube, hey, this person's using our content illegally. And then YouTube will say they'll strike the channel and usually have some kind of punishment involved with that. And so the problem is there has to be a short investigation into whether that strike was appropriate or not. And that can harm the channel in the process.
Right, because you lose, you can't air.
They can get demonetized where they're not earning any money, or the money they earned from that video goes to the other person. That happens a lot too. There's a lot of cases that can hurt. It can hurt the creator if it's a false copyright strike. Now, the intention is to prevent people from doing real copyright infringement, but they can't determine it until after the fact. So that's the issue. It's kind of a guilty until proven innocent situation.
Right. Okay, got it.
Which is why a lot
Social
of people
media
are.
101.
That's why people are very careful with copyright content on YouTube or social media. Period.
Got it. Learn
Damn,
something new today.
Devin just broke the whole damn thing down. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've been on YouTube my whole life, so pick up a thing or two.
damn. So, the mental health is important. And, yeah, Rob, how often do you work out?
You trying to be funny? No, honestly, man, I haven't worked out in so long now. I've been saying I'm gonna get back into it, but I haven't worked out on a regular basis now in a couple of years at least. But
No. Because the physical aspect is one of the biggest parts of your mental health is being able to physically take some time to yourself, even if it's a few days, 25 minutes a day. Sometimes I do my like if I home, I want to do a quick little 8-minute. I do my 8-minute cycles. And sometimes those 8-minute cycles feels better than being at the gym for like 3 hours.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I always feel better after I do it. But quite honestly, bro, I got so much stuff messed. I'm in pain a lot of times. It's like I get up, my mind's like, I'm gonna go do it. Then I stand up, I'm like, oh shit, can't stand up straight. Let me stretch a little bit. Then I'm gonna go. The next thing you know, phone rings, something else happened. I'll go tomorrow.
3 hours
and
later.
tomorrow never gets here.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna get back into it.
I always say, man.
Mike.
I thought Mike was here.
Not Mike Farrell. Microphone.
No, man. You just got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah,
Drop down.
that's the biggest word in the English language. Do it. 2 words rather.
Do it. Drop it.
Like Yoda says, there's no try. There's do and do not.
Yeah.
You do it, man. You
Which I think is a bit of a flawed
Even if you do
philosophy.
like 25 push-ups, do 25 push-ups, sit there and start stretching. Then go back and do another 25. Sit there and start stretching. Let the blood start circulating. And after that, you find yourself 500-600 push-ups in. Like, okay, I did this. Now I'm about to go eat. I challenge everybody. Just do it. If you do your first 25, bro, it's over. First 25.
What I have learned is push-ups are not an easy thing. A lot of people see people on television like, oh, he was doing push-ups. Push-ups are not easy. Push-ups are not easy. Right?
There's different push-ups for different things, too. Different ways you do your push-ups. If you do them fast, it helps. Like when I do them fast, I can do like maybe a quick 100 in a minute, really fast. And people are like, why do you do them so fast? It doesn't work. I said, yes, it does. It shocks your body. It shocks your muscles. And so when you do them slow, you get that concentration. You get that bulk. Do them fast, so I'm doing them off the floor because it helps my punching drills. When I do my punching drills now, when I come up, it's like my body can contract as quick as I can do the push-ups, as quick as I can throw a punch and put my body behind it. So it helps me. Well, everything I do in the weight room and stuff, I apply it to my training. So whatever I do, I apply to my movements. And with that makes it fun.
Yeah, I've been cleaning out my shed. I got a heavy bag, hanging up in there.
Oh my God.
I said I'm gonna get back into, but
Heavy bags you can play with. You can play with. Because I was sitting there like, damn, dog. I feel like I'm getting fast. And I just had the knee surgeries and everything. And with them happening, that shit set me down.
set yourself up for jokes. But I'm not gonna.
You need my legs alone. Lies not even hitting back.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the scrimp.
Oh my God. But yeah, man, that knee surgery put me on my ass, man. It made me realize a lot of things though. I said, man, I valued my legs before, but now it's like, shit, man. Take care of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got to take care of all of that, though, man. Because, and if your mental health is not right, you're not going to even think about your physical health.
No.
That's going to be, like, on the back burner for sure.
Just can't, I don't know. You just can't let yourself go. I don't believe in letting myself go. I don't. When people ask me, "Oh, what do you work out for?" I said, "No, I work out for my health, man. I don't work out for nobody, bro. I work out for me." That worked out for me.
And eating better and all of that stuff, goes hand in hand too.
Oh, but no, man, we have to some kind of workout and your diet, like you said, and the diet is like 90%, bro. I think that maybe a little bit more than that, 90%, because what you eat, you project.
Yeah, they made it so. I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday.
Yeah,
though.
we did.
They made it so easy for you to get 10 hamburgers for $3, and one salad is $9.
Yeah.
And then they give you a couple of leaves of lettuce, some nasty dressing, that type of thing. So they make it really easy to eat unhealthily. Is that a word?
Yes, it is today.
No, it sounds good.
It sounds good. Yeah, shit.
Unhealthily. Word for the day, unhealthily.
Unhealthily. What does unhealthily mean? You gonna look it up?
Yeah, somebody look it up. Let us know what unhealthily means.
Unhealthy.
Or make your own definition on Urban Dictionary.
Oh shit! Rob's gonna have his own word.
That's right.
Damn.
Oh, that's the case, and I got a couple other ones.
Yeah.
Rob's Dictionary.
But you ever say a word that's so fucked up, it sounds so good though?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know you're actually a wordsmith, man. When you I can't put the shit together like that. My shit just sound fucked up. I never.
According to Cambridge Dictionary, unhealthily is a word.
See there? Boom.
Bingo.
In a way that is not good for your health. She is unhealthily thin. Nowadays, children have become less active and eat unhealthily.
Makes perfect sense.
Look at that. What a coinky dink. Uncle Rob.
Man, it is.
Thought he made a word out of this. Damn.
I forgot I made it up a long time ago and gave it to them. I gave it to them to put in the dictionary.
Made up a word that already
And
existed.
me and Webster was like this.
Oh, yeah? How tall is he now?
Like 5'6", something like that.
He got lifts in his shoes too?
He does.
He does.
He does.
Oh,
No, actually,
man.
Webster passed away, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did, yeah.
V. Webster?
Yeah, D. Webster.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to remember his name, but Emmanuel Lewis.
Yep. Manuel Lewis.
People buy almanacs anymore?
No.
Shit.
They might look it up on their phone, but it's not. You probably get some older people, ones that still go to the grocery store to get the newspaper and stuff like that. They might be buying almanacs.
I saw an almanac at Publix not long ago.
Yeah, that's the old people store.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't.
I walked past
Old people
it.
love Publix.
That's
man.
true. No, that's true.
They still buy maps out of there?
Yeah, bro. I got a
Maps?
map in the back of my truck.
Yo, I don't see maps at gas stations anymore, bro.
Nah, you have to go to somewhere like AAA or the what was the place that used to help with roads, not roadside stuff, like the visitation centers and stuff like that.
You talking about the rest of the plaza?
Yeah.
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 You might be able to find one there somewhere.
I remember, man, we used to have so many maps. Everything was maps. I had maps everywhere.
I'm glad that I didn't deliver food in the era of maps because that would be such a pain in the ass.
No, you know what? It's a lot easier because you can look at the map and know, instead of being on your phone, sometimes Google will take you around the world.
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? But when you're on your map, you actually can see everything beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what the road's going to look like. You know what the neighborhood looks like. You know what the streets look like. Where to go in and out. Like right there on your map, right? It's in your face.
Because even like with GPS, I'll zoom out so I can see, okay, I'm going to go up here and make a left up here. It's going to go this way so far. The road is going to curve back around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I, recenter and I'm following the GPS, I already have have it
That's
laid
what I
out
do
in my
too.
head, I like to know those moves, several moves ahead of time. Because especially now you're in traffic, especially like we were down in Kendall the other week. Worst, I hate driving down there. And everything is an expressway. So you miss your exit, you're going 5 miles down that way,
Like being
2
on the
miles
turnpike.
over, 5 miles back, trying to find your way back to where you're supposed to be. And that's what we were on, the turnpike, getting off the turnpike. I'm like, this is crazy. So I look and map out my my get my directions, get a little mental picture of it before I even get on the road.
Yo,
That's what I loved about the Rams.
I was getting so frustrated yesterday because I forgot about this until just now. Traffic in PSL is starting to piss me off because the stretch between Tradition to
Savona, maybe.
yeah
Yeah.
is ridiculous. But
Absolutely
even a smaller stretch of that Tradition. I don't want to say where it is, but Tradition to my house.
When you say Tradition, the Savage area.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little more specific than I wanted to go. But yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, the road's Savage.
But no,
It's a
but
long
yeah.
road.
Sure, but that stretch, I was trying to go home from Publix because I was getting food, and I think I got in and out of Publix by, I'm gonna make it up, but it was about like 3:40, right? That I'm leaving Publix. I don't get home until like 4:20,
Yeah.
and that's like a 5-minute drive up the road.
Yeah.
But I sat in traffic for like 5 light cycles
Getting out of Tradition.
because of like how much it's backed up, and then the highway exit is right there too. So like that stretch from Tradition itself to 95 took like, it just by itself was like 30 minutes.
They got me. I did that
I
the
was
other
so
day.
annoyed. I ate a thing of sushi in that time I was sitting there.
I got caught up in that about maybe a week and a half ago or something like that. Honestly, for you might have been better going out the back way and
Maybe, yeah.
coming
Honestly.
back in. Yeah, because when it's bad right there. I mean, and there's no way around it. No way around it. Yeah, it's getting terrible, man. I was going up Savona yesterday and crossed Gatlin, and the second I crossed Gatlin, it was literally solid all the way to that school, Oak Hammock.
Yep.
Coming home the other day down 95, the traffic was from the St. Lucie West exit all the way back up to Crosstown.
Yep. I've seen that a few times.
Solid.
And it's weird how quick the city's growing because they had to cross town to relieve some of that thing, and shit ain't doing nothing. It's like
it helps to a certain degree, but is not enough. It's not enough. The problem is you got all of these people that are coming off 95, and you still got like 3 main routes with St. Lucie West, Crosstown, and Gatlin.
Yeah.
And you got
And-
Becker,
and
but
now Becker,
there's only
yes,
but there's only a handful of people coming off of Becker.
Yeah.
Coming off at Becker though. Everybody's mostly getting off at Gatlin or St. Lucie West.
Yeah.
So
Crosstown.
yeah, Crosstown is great for those that live on the other side of town,
Or that
or that live right off of that corridor. But outside of that, it doesn't really help anybody.
Yeah.
And then once you get into town, you got to hit Port St. Lucie Boulevard.
And that's a motherfucking beast of its own right there.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
You ever heard of a video game called Cities Skylines?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't played it.
There's a sequel coming out, but
That
it's
was a while ago. That's an old game. My homeboy used to play that on the computer.
it's not that old, but it's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
But Cities Skylines 2 is coming out. I don't know how soon, but it's soon. But City Skylines is, imagine like The Sims, but instead of worrying about people and building a house, you're building an entire city. It's a city simulator where you get to build it from scratch, including like power generation centers, traffic. You build like all the roads, the infrastructure, housing. Like you build like everything. You have a blank piece of land and you build the entire city from scratch.
Damn.
And I sort of want to like get in there and like recreate PSL and see
So
what
you could pick any city you want.
well you
and
can
make it what you want it
if
to
you
make
want
it.
to, yeah. You
Oh,
can
wow.
model it after one that exists.
Okay, cool.
It's not like preloaded in there. You have to do it.
Oh, that's what's up.
You could
Do it
do
from
it.
scratch.
It would take a minute.
But
It's
that's
a
what-
very it can be a tedious game.
yeah. But that's what's good about those kind of games, though.
And one of the biggest challenges in that game usually is traffic management
Yeah.
because it'll simulate people like having to move from one place to another.
You know what I don't like? I've seen in PSL when they put stop signs and shit where they don't need them.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers put a stop sign right in front of somebody's driveway.
Oh, I think I know where you're talking about. You're talking about off of Rosser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dudes. And then in the mornings, I felt bad for them, man, because in the morning, they're trying, you could tell them, you could see them getting their kids out, and they're trying to pull their car out, and they can't pull out the car because the stop sign is right there, bro.
That new one they put in halfway down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow, what the heck?
and you know, I live over in that area too. A lot of times that traffic is backed up all the way back up to the library. Almost all the way back up to that library. Or, you know, a quarter mile down in the other direction.
Right.
So that whole street is just blocked up. Yeah, that is.
It's only one lane.
Yeah,
I think what they're doing is they're putting Band-Aids on it, I guess, until they can, you know, come up with a more permanent or a better solution. Because, I mean, they're doing stuff like, even like the one on Savona. They put that 4-way stop right there, and 3-way stop right there at Alcantara and Savona. And it
that one is bad. That one is it's bad too. That one is like,
and it's just awkward.
Yeah.
When you pull up, you know, you you made the traffic worse. Really.
Yes.
You know what I'm
By
saying?
confusing people.
Yeah.
We need more circles.
Yeah.
Like roundabouts.
Oh,
Keep shit flowing.
Like the circle they added over there on Tulip by the Walgreens.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That made that transition
Keep it
a lot
moving.
easier.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, it made that transition a lot easier. But those stop signs, they're popping up in different spots. I'm looking at them like, who is the city? I mean, and I'm saying who is the city or planet? I know that. It's like,
You're
come on.
going to have to write a strongly worded letter.
Yeah. That's a text message. Hey, man. What are we doing over here?
Bring them on the show.
Yeah, it made
What are we
it.
doing over
No,
here?
I'm annoyed with that roster one in particular too because it doesn't even make sense because
I feel bad for the family that live right there.
The side road should get the stop
Yes.
and let the main road flow
Flow, exactly.
because there's not that much traffic coming.
Yes.
There's some.
Yeah, there's only. But I guarantee you, what happened with that is somebody with some influence. No, somebody in that neighborhood went to the city and went to one of the meetings that nobody else goes to and complained and said, you know, we want a stop sign there because we have to wait. And when that traffic is coming, because it does get backed up when there's like school buses and stuff. Somebody went in there and complained, and they said, well, we'll put a stop sign there. And they went and put a stop sign there. But I used to fish down there. I think that's...
We need to flip it around into a go sign.
Or do a traffic light at that point.
Oh man, because that one and the one in Alcantara, it's the same scenario.
Yeah, that one in Alcantara. I mean, I'm like, every time I pull up, it just feels
Weird.
out of place, you know. And I'm like, I'm not understanding because we could be continue. And that one is right in front of a guy's. Well, it's just past his driveway.
Just past the driveway.
Yeah, I actually know the guy. This is what they got that black.
Yeah,
Tahoe.
yeah. And they
right.
hate that. They hate that. It's like, I don't know why they would do that. Because it cuts down. Like, I've watched them trying to get out of there to go take the kids to school in the morning. I feel bad for them because nobody's stopping for them, slowing down. I'm like, come on.
And once that traffic backs up, it's backed up.
Backed up.
And I mean, I know a couple streets that you can kind of avoid that one. The one on Alcantara.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. The best
Those
one to get
people
around that one is, like I said, behind Rosser and PSL Boulevard straight up. You can get around that bad boy. Par, yeah. Now, Par, I like the setup in Par.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I like the setup on Par.
Shout out, Par.
shout out to Par.
Shout out to Par. Everything from Becker down to me, I don't got no problem with. But it's when you go inside the city, the shit that's going on inside the city is what's pissed off. It's like, damn, dog, my tax dollars are going to this shit right here. Okay.
It's almost sometimes it feels like somebody's just sitting in the office like, no, where can we put a stop sign? We got 6 stop signs over here we need to put on.
They're twisting their mustache.
Let me throw a
How
dart.
can we make traffic slower?
Yeah, let me throw a dart.
dart.
See what I
At
can
the
put.
kitchen on Savona?
See where I can put this next stop sign.
That's where we at.
Boop, Savona and Alcantara. Hey, you win, Mike. Good job. You
Guys,
know?
get out there at 6 o'clock in the morning, hold traffic up for a good 3 hours, and put them things up.
Yep. Yep.
That shit is crazy.
That's exactly how it feels.
Oh shit! I said, man, you go ahead. The team of 10. Put up one
Team of
time.
10. Stop sign.
I mean,
Get
even
the
the way
first
they
10
did
to go
with,
put this top sign up,
even the way
baby.
they did with the Crosstown though. Like when you get to Floresta now, you can't just make a left
Yo,
on Floresta.
for real.
You got to go
You
up,
gotta-
make a
oh my
U-turn, and make a
God.
right on Floresta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Why?
I'm not understanding.
Why?
I'm not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. Why not just put a big traffic? You got a traffic light there already.
Already.
Yeah. I mean, just I don't know. They made several things difficult, or seemingly more difficult. I'm going to say that we just don't know the formula they're using. We don't understand it. We can't see their vision.
I can't wait to see the end game.
They got some kind of algorithm playing.
It's like like
They
what
play in City Skylines back there.
like what's really
Probably.
what's really going on like over there past Tulip, going towards Darwin.
Okay.
What's going on over there? It's like they're blocking
Ain't shit.
the lanes.
I don't know if they're trying to widen that road. You talking about going around toward Treasure Coast High, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah, they're
trying to
widening.
widen
Yeah, that's
that
what they're
road,
doing.
I think.
They're
Okay.
widening,
Yeah, I
making
think
more
they're
lanes.
widening that road.
Okay.
And
They've
yeah,
been working on it for a little minute too.
Yeah.
my
Remember
thing
when they
is,
started?
this is the part I don't understand. If you got a road over here that's torn up, we fixing this road, we're widening this road. Then you go say, you know what, we're gonna widen this one too. So then you go tear that road up, and start messing around with it. So then you say, you know what, we're gonna widen this one too. So now you go over there and you tear that road up, and you got. Why not just now? You got crews working slower on 3 projects. Why not put everybody on this project? Boom, we're done in a month. Everybody go to this project. Boom, we're done in a month.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That you got like half the city torn up.
Yeah,
I think the only thing is there was a lot of underground shit they had to worry about in that spot, because I remember seeing a lot of trucks and equipment and stuff, piping and stuff that they were exposing.
Right.
I think they had a lot of stuff to worry about.
Well, I'm not even talking about just that one, not even just Port St. Lucie, even in Florida, period, or in the highways, period.
Yeah.
When I was living in Jacksonville, that highway was literally torn up for like 15 years. I'm like, what the hell y'all doing? Put some space age type of polymer shit under this. I mean, 15 years, seriously.
15 years, baby.
They got early work on building roads to power the EV vehicles.
Well, they're already fixing this shit because it's gonna tear up in 10 years. It needs to be replaced by the time y'all finish.
For real.
Seriously, between Daytona and Jacksonville was torn up literally 15 years, probably, if not more.
Let me see what. It's like I remember. It's pretty. You ever go down south? Remember, it took them like forever from Palm
Try
Beach,
not to.
the Sample Road, and all them spots over there. It's like to this day, they still construction
Yep,
going on down there.
yep.
Getting your car tires flat with these damn nails on the damn road all the time, dog.
I feel like this shit's gonna keep going until like my great grandchildren are gonna see the end result.
I don't think they will, because it's too much of a money making racket. They give their
Well,
buddies.
as long as things are growing, they can justify it.
Yeah, exactly. They give their buddies those big construction contracts and drag it out for 10 years, doing a little bit of nothing. And so then like I said, by the time they finish this road over here, guess what? Now this road over here is deteriorated enough that we can give them
then they're like,
over here.
we're getting too close to finishing this. Set a car on fire under the bridge, so we have to turn the bridge out.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, when have you ever heard of what company got the contracts on those repairing the roads? But there's always somebody out there.
Oh, somebody out there. You never see when they're gonna do when they do the drawing and when to put in the contracts. They never post when to put the contracts in.
Who knows about those meetings?
No.
And if you go over the speed limit, your speeding fines are doubled.
It's just like
when workers are present.
It's just like I said about downtown. It's like when they doing events down there, all we see is they barricading 2nd Street. And God forbid you want to do something down there that they don't agree with. All of a sudden, we have to go to the other businesses downtown and they have to okay it. I'm like, I have never had to okay nothing since I've been downtown. Never had to okay nothing. But when I got to do something, it's got to be okay. It's like, I don't understand how that shit works. You don't understand how that shit works.
It's crazy, but they definitely keep these roads torn. I'm like my truck was like a freaking nail magnet.
Me too.
I
And the
never had
last,
so many damn nails in my tires.
yo, I've gone through like 3 full sets of tires in the last 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, it's like
Full,
honestly,
full rotation, like full, all 4 tires.
yeah. I drive my little Nissan around mostly now. It's like, but you know, the tires on that Tahoe, shit, $200
That's
something
a
dollars,
joke.
you know, a pop or whatever. And if you get one, like I got one like right on the top of the sidewall. It wasn't really quite on the sidewall. It was like right at the bottom of the tread, but you know, it's too far.
Before
He was on like that last rung. Of
They
the tread
can't
or
do it.
whatever.
Yeah, they can't do that.
What do you want to do? Yeah, because they want to sell you a tire.
Yep.
I went right
They
to
don't-
Walmart and bought a tire plug kit, which I had never used before. No more problems out of it.
I started going to a used tire place that has
Yeah.
pretty good, like ones that aren't like garbage tires for cheap. I've been holding me up pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. You know, if the situation calls for it. Yeah, but
You need that shit real quick.
yeah, my tires were almost new though, and I'm like, shh. Yeah, oh, we can't do it. Don't sell me another tire. Nah, I'm good. Boop, put that plug in there. No problem since then.
But them plugs really work.
I got 3 nails removed from a tire. Got it all plugged up. I've been riding on it for a week.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's been good.
My dog saved me.
Huh?
My dog saved me.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
when the dog sniffed out the nail in his tire.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay, she kept going to the tire. I'm like, what the hell you going to the tire for? Come here. The first 3 times, I'm like, okay. Then the 4th time, I was like, she's got to be going over there for a reason. Then I went over there and looked. Big ass silver nail in the damn tire.
Yeah, man. Like we got our
Probably heard the noise of the leak, maybe.
But I don't know what it is. But that shit intrigued the shit out of me. I was like, damn.
That's probably what it
dog.
was. She probably heard the hissing,
Yeah.
the tire hissing.
That's crazy though. I was sitting there like, okay. Let me go ahead and get you a bone, boo. See if she get treated right. That could have been a problem.
Yeah, we got our roof redone a few years back, and you know they did a little sweep of the yard with the magnet and all of that. Bro, I promise. I think we got nails like for like 3 weeks straight, and you don't see them on the
On the
on the
grass.
driveway or whatever, you know. But every time you look up, Donnie, your tire's low. Damn, another nail. Robert, your tire's low. Damn, another nail.
Wow.
So I don't know if they spilled them in the street. Maybe they cleaned up in the yard and spilled them in the street, so we
Probably.
catch them, you know, when we're backing in and out or pulling in and out of the drive. But we kept nails in our tires.
Yo, I saw one of the most dangerous things in the road one time that I was like so confused by. Cause I'm like, how did this, of all things, how did this piece of debris end up on the street? And it was a literal dumbbell.
On the tree?
No, in the road, in the street.
on the street. Is it falling off
probably
somebody's
falling off somebody's
vehicle
truck
or
or
whatever?
something.
Maybe, but it was a literal dumbbell. And I almost hit it because I'm in traffic behind somebody and they last minute have to like swerve around it. And then I see it. I have to do the same thing, swerve around it. Cause it's like along it was lined up as like exactly where my left wheel would be in the road. Oh my God. Imagine running over that.
Yeah,
Fucking
Somebody
up my car.
tried to set Devin up,
yeah,
dog.
there's gonna be some
On God.
serious damage.
Yep, somebody tried to set Devin up. Real shit, man. We got damn, it's 9:52 already.
Got 8 minutes.
What the hell?
Yeah,
What did we talk about today? Shit.
a little bit of everything. What happened to the what is it? Risque Trouble.
True blood. I haven't got a hold of Tanker. Because the bottle she I left there, they gone already. The one at the crib is gone. Just go fast, bro. So I gotta get with Tanker. Tanker, if you're watching, we need a couple of bottles of True Blade, brother. Yeah. I'm probably shoot her a text when I leave here again. I shot her a text yesterday. I don't know if she got it or not, but I'm gonna have to make a request for some more bottles.
How did the soft opening go?
It went good. It went good. I wasn't there, but it went good.
Oh.
Jose was there. He held it down.
I thought you were supposed to be leaving here, going straight over there.
Huh? Nah, that day kind of went away from me. When you have I had a couple of pickups, and did a couple of bonds, and found myself down south. So I'm probably not gonna get to the shop party till Monday.
Yeah, I was thinking about coming out of this weekend, but we're gonna be in West Palm this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what I'm probably gonna be at too.
Palm Beach. Okay, yeah, I'll be down there Friday and Saturday.
I'm probably gonna be that way, doing some work. Then Monday probably come back in. Yeah, I think I'm in town about 4 days 3 days next week, the third to Thursday. Then we head out. Might be doing a live broadcast from Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go out there and see what's going
Send me
on.
the info. I might tune in if I can.
Yeah, you might be sitting there. Well, I might be over here shooting the show. Jay ain't here.
You gonna sit in as host?
Show,
You know what I
y'all.
mean? Unc take over.
Real Talk with Rob,
Yo, Real Talk with Rob.
featuring Jay calling in.
Yeah. We'll keep him posted. He
Be
been
like, he
demoted.
calling in. I'm like, I don't know. He's supposed to call, but he's not. I'm not getting his He's not coming through. Cutting the ringer off.
Do not disturb. We were like, doo-doo-doo. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, but yeah, so we'll figure it out for next week, man. I think next week's gonna be an exciting week. We're still gonna be on one way or the other. So, words of wisdom from Devon.
From Devin?
Yeah. Like if I was a 7-year-old kid, what would you tell me this morning?
7-year-old
Take
kid.
your ass to school.
Man, yeah. Like, what time is it? Why are you not in school right now?
Right.
Bro,
What?
you missing first, second period already? That's crazy.
But I want to be like you. I want to.
Oh, you wanna be like me?
editor. Yeah.
Okay, keep skipping school.
Chill out right here with me.
I'm gonna show you how to get there. He said, "Keep skipping school."
Yeah.
Sir, I don't condone those statements.
You can skip school when you get to high school. There you go. That'll work.
Man. What about
I skipped a lot of high school.
You see what happened with Chris Broussard
Mm-mm.
from the sports talk show?
No, I know the name, but I didn't see what happened with it.
This black guy, he was talking out of. These people are so sensitive, dog. The men is talking. You know, you in the streets, we're talking and shit, and they were like, "Oh man," he said something about a guy like Josh Francis. What's good? He said, "Oh, well, you must be retarded if you think." He said that word, bro.
They killed it.
And then he came back. Like, as he's talking on his own will, nobody stopped him or nothing. He apologized. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use that word because I got family members that's disabled and da 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 da." But dude,
I love that word.
But the thing is, like, dog,
On my show, at least.
we can't act like we don't understand the context and when people are talking and what they say. It's like, where the fuck is freedom of speech at that we're supposed to have? I don't get this shit, dog. Now nobody can't say this, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that. But we in America, First Amendment right is freedom of speech. Like, you get canceled for talking and speaking your mind nowadays. I'm like, get the fuck, come on, man.
I was trying to find this thing. You know, Jalen Rose used to play for.
Yeah.
Guy lost his job with Skip Bayless. They've been going back and forth with banter in years.
Yeah, they've been going for years.
And then you make a comment about Jalen's lack of having a championship ring. He mentions his high school stats or something like that.
Yeah.
And they let him go from the show because Skip was offended or whatever. Like, come on, man, that's whole shit. Nobody's watching your show no more now.
Look,
Skip, nobody's interested in Skip. People are watching because of Jalen.
And then Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp. So Skip and Shannon was together. Same thing.
Yeah.
And when Shannon started getting too big, too opinion, Shannon's a strong, well-minded kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. And I love that about him. He ain't biting his tongue for nobody.
No. Shannon fucking articulates shit to you in ways you never remember. You know what I mean? Him and Stephen A. So Shannon actually left his show and went to Stephen A's show. And he brought Richard Sherman on his show, which him and Richard Sherman had a beef back in the day.
Quick reminder for people before we go. Open mic, chill room, Stewart, 8 to midnight. Come through.
No. We might have to slide through later. On. Josh Francis, you guys don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We do the sports talk tomorrow. We got James coming in. And we have another special guest coming in tomorrow to help us talk sports tomorrow. Would you want to sit in on that one too? You got shit to do?
I don't think I can make it tomorrow, but I might call in because that'll be my segment. What did we name it? Interesting ass sports.
Different
ass sports.
Mm-hmm. Bro, it's gonna be very, very entertaining.
You have one lined
tomorrow.
up for us?
Oh, I have a couple of them.
All right, bet.
Now, for whatever reason, they keep popping up on my things. Like, really, foot golf? What?
The flip golf?
No, foot golf. Seriously.
You said foot golf?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, they kicking the damn ball around.
The golf ball.
They literally got a big ass ball like this.
Damn, we're gonna bring this up at 9:59. He said foot golf.
We'll talk about it another time.
Holy shit. Yes, we're gonna table this conversation for another motherfucking time. Cause this man just shit, we had the fucking hills and now we got foot. You know what?
Yeah.
That's 10. It was 9:50. I'm gonna just go ahead and end this on the. We're gonna do foot golf Monday.
Monday? Yeah. We can do foot golf Monday.
We can do foot golf Monday with some chuble and breakfast. I'm gonna hit Tanker up early.
And then breakfast.
Brunch.
We're gonna do brunch. Breakfast on Monday. Because I'm gonna buy the sandwich today. You said it don't matter how cold it was.
Just put it in the refrigerator.
Buy your sandwich
Just keep it
today,
in the
bro.
refrigerator. Write my name on it.
All right, guys, man. From Jay and the team, Real Talk with Jay. Don't forget to download the KNG Network, TV Network 2.0 on your app stores ASAP. Download the app. Get a chance to win your car. Download King Radio. Listen to the show on King's Radio all through and through. Go to King Radio on Facebook. Watch the show on Facebook. And if you don't have all of that, you go to YouTube, Real Talk with Jay. Go to Facebook, Real Talk with Jay. All right? From Jay from Real Talk with Jay. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.